We're live again. What's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday. What's going on, Andrew? Hey, you're here. You are here. Like, we got off the stream last week and we're saying, oh, God, Andy's got to go into the knife and we're not going to have a stream and we're maybe doing a members only. And look at you. You got a new shirt on and everything.
I do have some swag. I got to tell you, man, this week has been one of the stranger weeks I have had in a long time.
Oh, man, what's wrong?
I'm falling apart at the seams. But so I wake up Monday. All right. I
shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry.
No, but it's fine. Like, I wake up Monday. I never get sick. I just don't.
Yeah.
And
wait. This is yesterday.
This is a week.
Yes.
Yesterday.
A week from. Yes. Right.
And because remember, I suffered through last week's live stream because I was feeling like death last week.
Correct.
Yeah, so I wake up and I'm like, I can't move. I'm like, this is not like me. And then next thing you know, I'm saying, I'm sleeping from 8 a.m. until 4:45 p.m.
Oh man.
Go to the doctors at 6. They're like, you have got some crazy sinus stuff going on.
No COVID, is it? I hope it's not COVID. No COVID.
I actually had to take 2 COVID tests.
Jeez.
Which, by the way, are painful.
Are they?
I don't know if anybody's had them before. I think there's probably different ways of doing this, but so they take a cotton swab, a really long one, but then they say that they're going to just kind of like now it's going to go up a little further than you think. I swear to God, they jam that thing up in your brain. Like, remember when Homer Simpson got the crayon stuck in his brain and made him smart?
Yes.
Didn't make me smart, but it was all the way up. So and they're in there, they're digging around. I'm like, holy shit! I was like, it was all right.
Andy just cussed on stream.
I did. I just swore. I'm sorry, Mom, Dad. I usually don't do that. See, you can tell I'm feeling good, huh?
He's back.
Anyway, so I kind of drugged myself up to get through the week. I finally started feeling better around Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday night around 3 a.m. I had these pains. I kid you not, like knives going through the back of both of my knees.
Which is not good because you're having your knee operated on, right? That's
it was the backside of my knee, like a hamstring. Like your hamstring's really tight. It was almost like,
what the heck is going on with you?
Next thing you know, it's both of my legs to my lower back. I can't sit. I can't lay down. I'm trying to move to keep from just being like completely incapacitated. I told my wife, I said, I'm 2 seconds from going to the ER. I was like falling over, like a grown man crying. Like, Rolling Stones, man, you make a grown man cry. I was ready to burst out in tears. Oh. All right, so this is going on, and I find out, sciatica, like a nerve issue that I've never experienced before that I had.
Oh yeah.
But because I had to have my operation, which was supposed to happen today, I could take no Aleve. I could take no ibuprofen.
Oh, no.
Like, there was really nothing I could take for it.
You're in bad shape.
So anyway, that lasted. It was 3 nights of sleeping on the couch with pillows propped up.
So this isn't your sinus infection. This is on top of that. This is your sciatic nerve.
This is on top of it. My sciatic nerve kicks in. So anyway, as I'm rattling this off at my pre-op on Monday or yesterday, the doctor's like, I'm thinking we're going to postpone this one, son.
Well, you don't want to go under the knife with all that.
No. It was a lot. So I think that they decided it would be best to postpone this one. So actually I'm kind of I think it was a sign, truth be told, because
you had to do the stream. That's what it was, right? Is that what you were going to say?
First of all, no, I did not want to subject people to just a stream of nothing but you, because I feel like that would be terrible.
We would have had fun, wouldn't we, people?
But I am feeling better, Annie. Thank you. To everyone else who sent good wishes. I appreciate it, and I thank you. And getting old is odd and strange, and I don't know what's going on right now, but whatever. I'm here.
I think it's when we get older. When you get those things, whereas when you were younger, it was easy to kind of rebound and get right back on your feet. It doesn't happen anymore. It takes a while. Everything takes a while when you get older. And that's what I'm learning. It's just the way it is. And but anyway, I'm glad you're here.
Well, thank you. Some things take a while. Some don't. like as soon as Todd hears it, he's like, "Oh, get a thumb ready. What's our topic? When are we going live? We got to get ready. Back to work, son." And so,
well, I just want to make sure we're ready. If we're gonna have a show, we got to do it right. That's all I have to say. And much better spirits. That's good. We got a lot of people in the chat. I just want to say hi to everybody. Earlier on, we had Jimmy and Mike from Ocean World. We had Micah's Mix. We had Dorito, the Lucha Cabre, which is awesome. Everything Spicy was here. I don't know if he's still here. Melissa Spencer, how are you? Annie Ann. We got Saucy Shane, another one of these. I tell you what, Andy, Jesus, I just dropped my phone. I've been watching more and more of these spicy channels. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, it's fun. I just don't know how they do it.
Well, I have pics of you doing the challenge, the wing challenge in Pittsburgh. I can show that next week if people want to see Todd doing the spicy
like the Joker with gloves on my hand, and that's nothing compared to what these guys do. Nothing, absolutely nothing.
I didn't even get that far. Yeah, we remember we went to Pittsburgh that year, and each one of us had to take a different challenge.
Yeah,
our buddy. Well, actually, if John comes on tonight, his challenge, like Todd and another one of my cousin had to do a wing eating, like a hot wing eating challenge.
Yep.
John had to eat like a 5-pound burger, and he swore he was going to cut through this thing.
So good.
I have pictures of that too, and I mean, my gosh, it looked like a. I don't know how it two giant frisbees with a piece of meat slap between it. And
it was crazy.
He started off strong. I was like, "Hey, there you go!" And next thing you know, he's like,
"Now." I have mad respect for these guys. It's great to watch. I mean, I can see why they're so popular because it is just so awesome. There's everything spicy. He's great. I'm telling you, he's crazy. Phil is crazy from everything spicy. He take the dirty nutsack and stuff like that. It's like he does one thing.
Is he as crazy as Crazy Ann? Crazy Ann, what's up? Good to see you here.
All the way from what country, Andy?
Todd, Scandinavian. I want you to hit it right. Come on, see if you do it. See if you can.
Not Netherlands, Norway.
Not Scandinavian.
Norway. Anyway, let me just tell you, he did this one thing. I thought he was done. He did 3 other peppers throughout the night. I don't know how I seriously don't know how he does it. And I know Micah's Mix. Micah is doing the dirty nut or the dirty. I don't know if it's called dirty nut or just the nut challenge on Monday. I think he's getting close. If he's not at 100, Micah's Mix is trying to get to 100 subscribers. So please check out Micah. I don't know if he might already be there. Last night on his live stream, he was at 92. So hopefully we can get him up to 100 so he can do that death nut challenge. And that I think is Monday. So I'm enjoying that. We got Leprechaun TV.
I will tell you, unless you're a pro.
Yes, we're not.
Or a really lucky amateur.
Yes.
All I can say is I watched you and Bill go through this and come out crying with tears. And that was not even close. I saw John think he was going to get through a 5-pound burger, was lucky to knock out, 2 pounds of it.
Right.
I saw Jimmy unable to speak at his live stream after he tried to do the 5th one of that nut challenge.
That's what Mike is doing on Monday.
So all the luck in the world to you, Micah. I think you're going to the ring with Tyson, so be ready because it's gonna punch back, brother. It's gonna punch.
That is true. We've got the B Lady Apiary. Awesome to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got Leprechaun TV, man. That's a crazy channel. Good dude right there. And my mom. I mean, and I tell you, we're having fun. 20 people in the chat. I think this is gonna be fun, Andy. The topic tonight. This is something we thought of for a while doing because when we're doing this every week. We don't want to do the same topic. We've got to think of new things. And this has really 27 possibilities with it, right? I mean, the alphabet. I mean,
at least maybe not doing X and Z and a few, but yeah, I mean, honestly, there were. Well, here's the thing. It was funny. So I'll throw this out at everyone.
Yeah.
I text you this afternoon.
Yes.
Because Todd sends me his list. We always send more than 10 because
I'm sorry.
If we double. Then whoever had it ranked higher, it knocks the other person's out. Makes it fair.
Correct.
And so I said, Todd, send me 3 more.
I already sent you 13.
And he's like, you gotta be kidding me. You doctored this up. Blah, blah, blah. He's flipping out on me. He's like, you've already called foul.
I have time to go look up 3 more movies that I mean, there's only a limited amount that I really like. So
I did have 5 that knocked 5 of his out. However, he had 4 of mine that knocked mine out. We had 9 collective together that if we had put a top 10 list together, it almost was close to identical. So it's telling me that tonight's match is going to be very close. These are all, I think, really good picks.
Well, you do the research on this, and there's 1,000 movies that start with A, but there's only so many that I know of and then like. So I mean, this is the top 10 list for what I like, what I think is the best. So it's very subjective, of course, like all of our lists, but there's only so many you can pull from. So I thought it was fun because you go back and you start thinking at the top of your head, what ones do I really, really love? And there's some that came right away, like all of our lists. But then I had to really buckle down and say, oh gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do here, because he wanted 13, then he wanted 3 more. So my top 10 list is actually my 16. It got 5 of them got knocked out. So, and you'll see why we have 11, because we're changing up the red and green card a little bit for our members. So you still have them, you'll still use them. We'll explain. It's just the process of who wins instead of loses is what really happens here. It's gonna aid the person who wins it, not possibly help or hurt the person who loses it. So we got that one.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to, and the whole theme is, of course, it's autumn. So letter A. I don't know in everyone else's neck of the woods, summer left without saying goodbye. We were 85 degrees and 90, and then bam, it's been 60s and low 70s ever since. I love it. I love it, but it was
abrupt.
It was a quick end. So
that being said, we've gone now 11 minutes. We haven't drank a beer or talked about whiskey. We got a lot of good things on tonight. I'm really excited about the whiskey of the week, the Maker's Mark. If you guys didn't see, we just uploaded 2 really cool, I think, videos on Maker's Mark. They're 46 cask strength against their regular. And then Andy, you had the opportunity to get those limited edition, wood series from 2020 and 19 that we compared. I think
the 20 just came out last week. Actually, the video is doing very well, and it came out this month. I'll get into a little bit of that later. It was really fun, and the stories were awesome. I'm not going to lie to you. The whiskey was darn good too. But I guess, Todd, if you want to start with your first beer of the night, let's do it.
Beer.
Oh, I love that. So, Andy, my first beer of the night is actually from, and Dickie emailed Brian, Dickie's dad. He can't be with us tonight, evidently, unfortunately. I think he's on a date with his wife, and I get that, man. You got to have the quality, time with your family. So I don't know if he's going to be here, but I pulled one of the beers he sent us, and shocker, it's a Goza, Andy. It's a sour beer. But this intrigued me because it's I don't think it's going to be like those huge, like crazy beers I drink. It is a Goza, so the German style, with boysenberry and raspberry. It's called American Dream Pop from a brewery in, hey, Micah, you're Texas here, right? Has Mike ever heard of Turning Point Beer from Brown Trail, Bedford, Texas? Question from Mike or anybody else out there from Texas. I know Lone Star Beer Reviews sometimes. That's what I'm drinking. Here we go. Ready? Listen to this.
Go ahead. Let's see it.
Doesn't that sound good? Oh, geez. This has, what is it? Boysenberry and raspberry. So guess what color this is going to be?
I gotta laugh. I love these.
Look at that. Oh, that's a Butte Clark right there. Oh my gosh.
That's a beer, man. That's a beer. Go ahead. Let's show that beautiful glass too.
Look at that beautiful glass. Yeah, we might have glasses soon, right, Andy? Something like that. This is just something I do.
I'm in the work with a contractor to get that taken care of. So
that smells fantastic. So cheers, everybody. What are you drinking out there in Chatland? We'd love to hear you. Nope, Mike has never heard of them. Okay, well, this is from Dickie's dad. Thank you, Dickie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
But anyway, I'll switch over here. First of all, Todd, what do you think of this shirt? I finally wearing some
let's talk about something here.
Right, so
stand up or something. I can't see it now.
Let me get rid of the banner here so you guys can see this. I finally have got
21090. There it is. The Def Leppard font. I think Jimmy might be the only other one who has that awesome t-shirt. I think I got to get one. I've got the old school. This is the brewing. We might bring this back. So we kind of dropped we do more than just brewing now, but I kind of like it. It's like when you go back to your old school uniforms for like the NFL where they do their throwbacks. This is like a throwback brewing company. We might put that as a retro t-shirt every now and then, right? What do you think?
No, I think it's cool. Todd, I just pressed something on my. Are you hearing any closed caption?
Closed caption?
Yeah. So
hearing closed caption? How would I hear closed caption?
I makes sense. My computer is now reading everything that's on the screen, and I have no idea. I'm gonna put it on you. I'm hopping out for 20 seconds.
Anyway, that's fine. This is how it's supposed to be. Anyway, it's supposed to be me with maybe the members, but all right. Let's look at the chat. I'm neglected. We've got Old Humble Distilling. Hey, there you go. Love to see you guys in here. Thanks so much. We're gonna be sipping on some Maker's Mark later on. Yeah, you're sipping on some milk. Does the body good. But you gotta have some nice whiskey there, Old Humble. Sierra Nevada from Micah's Mix. Oh, you know what? That Hot Bullet Double IPA is fantastic. Oh, I didn't see Scott in there. Scott. Andy's trying to do something rabbit hole that is for him very exciting. We'll see. We'll see if it comes to fruition. He's trying to get us to get in the rabbit hole, like actually at rabbit hole. We'll see if that happens. And then we've got let's see. Marcel. I sent Ocean. Actually, you know what? There's a package here, and when Andy gets back, we can open it. We got some mail from Ocean, Jimmy Ocean's World. I waited to open up on the live stream, so we've got that. I'm glad Marcel liked those sours. It was like the Swedish fish sour and the Applejack sour, and I think I don't know, some other crazy sour that I always drink. She loved them though. Oh, there you are. What's going on, Andy?
I have no idea what it was. It was cool though. Thank you for all the comments. It actually read every single comment to me in my ears. I'm trying to figure this thing out. I don't know what I pressed.
I don't know where that came from.
Comments are great. So thank you. All right, Todd, I'm going to say, I don't know what you were talking about, but I'm going to show you my
what's that?
Go figure. I'm going to show you my beer to start off with.
It's there. There you go. Go figure. Checker spot.
Now give me a second on this, unless you were in the middle of doing something.
No.
All right. All right. I've had the strawberry on here, and I've had the blueberry on here. This is cherry. Now you're gonna kind of like this too. All the cherry, they're sweet and they're sour cherries from Boggers out in Westminster, all local.
Nice.
I'm a wine guy, but I'm also a hophead. They have French hops. Have you heard of Bar Bruges from the Alsatian region of France? Great wine region. They've got hops from France. They've got Nelson Sauvin, which we like, New Zealand, and then Southern Passion from Africa, African hops.
Ways I've never even heard of hops.
These people are mad scientists who make ridiculously good stuff, and so
no wonder you have a key.
I do. I love it. I think it's really cool. So I
you could be in there. They're great people. They actually watched our live stream with Mike from Help and Melissa. I think we owed Melissa crab cake. So Melissa, we're working on it. We're trying to get you just to get sent instead of a gift card, because really the only thing they can ship is crab cakes. We're just trying to get Mike, once he gets his shipping back from COVID, to send you crab cake. So it's coming, we promise. But anyway, they saw that live stream where we highlighted Checker Spot beers, and has since now put Mike's restaurant now has Checker Spot Brewing. How awesome is that?
That's really cool. That's really cool.
The bee lady has now become.
That is awesome.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much. And I am going to have to play a little something for you.
Yes. More people to the
that is awesome.
Thank you.
I'll let the words of Joe take it from here. Not that Joe, guys. Don't worry. A different Joe.
I love that.
Jimmy, awesome.
Jimmy loves it. Hey,
that is so cool. Thank you very much.
Have you. Yeah, we got a lot of good things.
Really, really cool. We thank you for that. So awesome. And I know you said summer's leaving where you are as well. Tell me where exactly you're from too. Todd, you may know, but I'm not sure exactly what part of the world you're joining us from. But it sounds like you may be close, since your summer kind of took off and left without a trail too. That's also, just played Def Leppard, but hey, I've had worse. Is over from the UK. It is 1:50 a.m. over in the UK.
What's up, buddy?
Drinking a little Lep for you. I don't know how close you are to Sheffield, but that is my band through and through. So welcome. Good to see you. Outdoors in Maryland is here. What's going on, man?
Hey, there he is. I swear to God, and he on his Instagram. Check out Outdoors in Maryland, his YouTube page, but also his Instagram. He had a picture. Andy, we love our crabs here. He goes crabbing. This was what I call a lunker. It was 9 inches, this crab. 9
really?
For blue crab, that is a monster crab.
That's really cool.
9 inches.
That's really cool. And yeah, I told you every week we say, but they're getting fat. They're storing for the winter. If you can get your hands on some blue crabs this time of year, grab them.
Yep.
Because it's good stuff. Joy is joining us. What's up, Joy?
Joy's out in the Pacific Northwest, so I know I've been watching her Instagram too. Joy, how are you? It's great to have you. Hopefully, you're drinking something fun. I know she usually is. She's a good friend from way back in the day.
And I will say that it's not always easy to get everything right. So we definitely need a fact checker.
Oh.
So we want to welcome our good friend Brian Miller in the house.
Brian?
Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was bright.
Hey, Brian.
Brian!
There you are, Brian. We're going to need you tonight because it's pretty close, I think, because we have so many similar, picks in our list. He's going to be key. He's going to be key.
Yeah, so. And that never gets old. Wild and Wonderful Homestead. What's going on? Finally, good to see you. Awesome.
The homesteading, man. There's some cool channels out there.
This is really great. We got a good crowd. Let me tell you, hope we brought the A game.
Oh, the A game. Well, here's the thing. I hope everybody's checking everybody out. There's a ton of awesome creators in here. So just great people. So I'm glad to see some new people in. And Brian, you do need a fact check. That's a good point. I got John Capola.
Johnny in the house. What's going on, John?
What's up, buddy? And I'm sure he's gonna have some comments on tonight. I know it.
John's good at movies. When it comes to movies, TV, music, like he's right. Yeah. He and Brian are right up there as our resident gurus. They know what they're doing. So, So welcome, Johnny.
One other thing, Andy, I think you missed it while you were away. I don't want to show the addresses, but Ocean, Jimmy sent us a nice little package in the mail that I would open up. Should I open up when he comes on, or when? I don't know what's in here, but he said it was some fun things. So
yeah, it's your world, Todd. I'm just living in it.
Let's get it. I think we'll wait till Jimmy comes on, and we can. I don't know if you guys, can see it. It was hanging up. I'm gonna get this framed. Andy, take off. I purchased from Jimmy. This is the kind of art. Oops, upside down. That he makes, man, and it's he knows we love the Ravens, and so he actually drew this digitally. Look at this, how awesome! Put a little 21090 there with his signature. I'm gonna frame it. I tried to put it up on the wall, but it just didn't work. So I'm framing this, and it's gonna go up somewhere here because I just look at that. How awesome is that artwork? Look at that.
That's really cool.
I mean, that is just fan-flipping-tastic.
He's a talented man. I got to tell you, Todd, I was dying laughing on his way to. He had a video on his way to get the Maker's Mark. It's our whiskey of the week.
Yes.
So he had a video where he actually was filming himself driving to. I think it was called Honeysuckle. Was the name of the either the liquor store or the road that it was on. Of him driving, he sped it up. So I'm watching him fly through Arkansas on his way to grab this bottle of Maker's Mark, and it was so funny. I mean,
so funny.
You can tell he's a very creative
guy.
The mind is always turning. I relate to you, and I love it. So yeah. If you haven't seen Ocean's World, definitely check him out. I mean, he's
stepping up his live streams. He has live streaming with art and just general stuff.
Yep, talented, but he's also just a good dude. So we want to support good people.
Yeah, come on, everybody. Yep. So
that's really cool.
So we'll open up that later. I just wanted to show that art. I absolutely love that picture. This is stuff that he does. You'll see it on his live streams. He does these sort of you'll see it completely, him drawing that picture, and I'm blown away how easy he makes it. I know it's not easy to do. So we got Dad Incredible Beer, Barbecue and Beer. Man, this is cool. Great. I love seeing some of the new people come in that aren't here I love our people that come every week. Don't get me wrong, but it's so great to see new faces in here that aren't here every week, and we hope you stick around.
We may have a little giveaway for someone new.
Yes, stick around.
Stick around because we got some giveaways tonight. We've definitely got a fun top 10.
Yep.
We have a really good story on the whiskey of the week, which I think is really fun.
Yes.
And then Todd, you'll lead us into our second beer break, which is a really fun
100%
brewery from a place that I, of course, fell in love with instantly. So,
that came from
lots of good stuff coming.
Lots of good stuff. That's from John Hill out in Idaho. Yeah, that's a cool. And the cool thing about that is we posted that on our Instagram, that story for tonight. We hit that beer as our beer of the week. I've never had a beer from this brewery, right? We can't get it here. And they put that up on their Instagram page. Like, that's the coolest thing. I mean, now we'll follow them, and I don't know how we get more of their beer, but it's kind of cool that they would do that kind of stuff.
Well, maybe they'll trade. Maybe we'll see if we can send them.
How about send us stuff our
There's
way?
actually a couple breweries that I would visit in Delaware that said, "You bring me anything for that we can't get even in Maryland,
Oh.
including
That's kinda
homebrews,"
cool.
and they'd
you
still
go.
say, "Hey,
Speaking of which, I brewed my second beer for October. So we are going to send to our, and B Lady, you're now a member, so you will get some 21090 beer. I brewed my second beer, Andy. The Marzen still ferment. This is I cannot. I love lagers, but they're a pain in the ass to brew. They take forever to ferment. I brewed this beer over 3 weeks ago. It's still fermenting because I had to bring it up to. I'm not going to talk about it. Anyway, it takes forever. But I brewed this weekend the Vanilla Macchiato Stout. Doesn't that sound delicious?
that does sound delicious." Well, hey, Old Humble Distilling Company is here. Wants to know how late the show is running.
Well,
We are usually on at least 2 hours.
correct.
So we'll do we'll run
Yes.
through our top 10. We do a top 10 list where we battle each other.
Yep.
And
Vote on
then we have a segment called Live with 210. You come on, you talk to us. We have some swag and merch to give away.
Yep.
And then we do our whiskey of the week.
Yep.
And then we usually cheers it on out. So
And usually head over to
Stick around,
Monica for Monica Ciamoni Arts, but I don't know if she's in tonight. And we'll see if she joins us. But if not, we'll find somebody to throw it over to have a what we call after party. So it's always fun. So usually about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So, and I think that being said, I think it's time to get in this list. We're already 30 minutes in. I want to get into this list and see what your list has and how. See if you can go two in a row. And you dethroned me last week. So
I would love to do that. I'm just, by the way, I'm looking up Old Humble just because they're a legit distillery out in Texas.
yes, correct. They have a
really,
cool
very,
YouTube
very
page
cool.
too. Yes, they have a very cool. And we were trying to do something with a rabbit hole. Actually, reached out to us, right, Andy? We got some fun things, hopefully, with them in Kentucky that they're looking to do with us. So we're really excited about
they're on
that.
the Bourbon Trail, so we would love
Yes.
to work with them. But I would love to. So Old Humble, if you're still around, shoot us an email as well. Would love to talk to you.
Yeah, I'll put our email in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead and
but
put it
it's
in the chat.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep. And we always we're up for virtual tasting stuff like that too, which is fun. So
Yes.
very cool, awesome. So anyway, yeah, Todd, if you want to jump in,
Cue the top 10 list. Let's do it. I'm ready.
but yeah, so he said he's got to go prep the show at 8:30 or so, but fine at 10. Yeah, we'll be here. You should be.
Perfect.
But our email's here if you want to
Yep.
shoot us an email as well.
There you go.
Good to see you. Nice to meet you. Anyway,
All right, I'm ready, Andy. I'm ready to get my winning streak going.
Are you ready? Because look, you had, what was it, 5 weeks in a row?
Something like that, 4 or 5. I don't know. It was a lot. You ran out of McCormick. You lost so many times. I had to drop. Hey, Jimmy, I had to give him 3 more vials of McCormick because he drank it all. He's getting all the good stuff.
Oh, I almost, when you said, so Todd needed a sample of Makers tonight, and so I had an empty vial. I filled it up and I put it on the porch for him to come and grab while I was giving the little one a bath. And I said, I swear I'm going to put McCormick's in here. He'll never know. I'll have him sip it.
You better not.
I
better
didn't.
not have.
I didn't. And I'm hoping you
What
can
did you
tell the
give me?
difference.
By the way, what did you give me?
That's 46. It was the first thing I could grab. It was the first thing. So you got the 46.
All right. Just a
Yeah.
regular 46. I'll take it. I like that.
You liked the 46.
I
Did you
loved
not?
it. I loved it.
So-
I loved it. Anyway, let's we'll give you all the rules for this is a participation with our top 10 list. So you guys will dictate who drinks the McCormick's at the end and then let us know what we missed. So you guys are directly involved with these winners each week and we keep track.
Yeah.
So,
Do you have are you
ready.
ready to roll, Tom?
I'm ready to roll, buddy.
All right. So and by the way, Ojin, he's got the
42.
he's so excited. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. I saw that video. I loved it. And he got
All right.
McCormick still because he was running low.
Let's do it. Let's do it,
All right,
brother.
let's go. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's tonight's top 10 list. Let's go.
This is our top 10 list from our home office in Butte, Montana.
Oh, Oh man,
You
I
get
love
you
that.
get a comment every time.
I love it. Butt Montana. It's the best. Oh god, I love Beavis and Butthead.
Keep that Butt Montana in mind for our beer break too, Tom.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Andy, let's talk again. We have some new people in the chat, which I absolutely love.
Yep, and the B lady, you now have emojis, so we can go over a few of these.
We have to go over this. We have to go over this. So Andy, why don't you tell them what we got?
You got it, Pat and Vanna. Here's what I'm going to tell you. So for tonight, so here's the rules with the top 10. If you are a member, which is awesome, we thank you all. You have emojis. You have Bald Todd. You have you have drug dealer Andy, as they like to call me. Although I filled him out a little bit, so he looks a little better. You can throw it down for your votes, or you just type in Andy or Todd, whoever you think is the winner. Everyone plays this one
each round, so we do 10 rounds. Yep.
Whoever is winning, who wins at the end, takes a shot, or the loser takes a shot of McCormick's, which is, as much as Jimmy loves it, it's fake whiskey. It's vodka.
Comes in a plastic bottle. Comes in a plastic bottle. Look at that. I can squeeze it. I can squeeze it. It's very durable. That's what I think Jimmy likes. It's very durable. You know, you can just throw it around the back of your truck. It won't break. Drop it on the floor. Doesn't break. Tastes like, well, as Jimmy would say, a little slice of heaven, I guess.
By the way, Derek Williams, what's going on, man? Our Philly friend. Always good to see you.
He is. I tell you, he's late and you're not late. You're never late, but he's always first to comment on our uploaded videos.
He arrives
every time.
He arrives at precisely the time he's supposed to.
Exactly.
That's the way Derek.
There's another Wild and Wonderful Homestead. We got so many new. I love seeing that. Really cool. Hope everybody's checking everybody else out too. So, Andy, again, so each round.
The cards. Now the cards. If you want to talk about the cards are basically there is a green Andy card and a green Todd card, a red Todd card, and a red Andy card. The red is bad. The green is good. You can throw them at any time as well.
Correct.
Up to what would we say, like 5 times?
Just let them do it whenever you want it.
Have fun. Someone is going to keep score for us. Whoever
has Melissa around. Melissa.
Whoever has the most, or what is it? The best differential, whatever it is. Todd?
Best differential, yeah, because red is bad, green is good. So the difference in that will allow you to do what, Andy?
You get one extra pick. So let's say I've got 10. Todd loses, but he wins that round. He gets his 11th pick to see if it helps him put him over the top, and we'll throw that up.
Andy, and I don't know what you just said. Here's the thing: at the end, the green and red differential. So say I have 10 red and 6 green. Mine's -4. But say Andy has 11 red but 10 green. His differential is only -1. Andy wins the green and red card challenge. He then gets to add another pick to his top 10 list, which is his 11th pick, to go in the count of whose overall you like better, right? So at the very end, we're going to say, give a Todd or Andy or a Bald Todd or a drug dealer Andy emoji, and let's count up and see who wins. That's how we're doing this. So we're changing a little bit. I think that'll work better because last time I actually it helped me, even though I had a worse differential. So we're getting rid of that.
Well, whatever. Here's the thing. I think
we're trying to have fun
to describe it because it's fun. But you guys will start seeing. You'll catch on. It's fun.
John, I love all the red Todds. John, I thought you were my friend. Look at that. Look at that. So there you go. You see some of the emojis. So that's what we're doing each round.
Pick on those you care about. But anyway,
let's get going here. Let's see this list. This is our top 10 movies that start with the letter A, and the little prefix here is we cannot have any like League of Their Own, right?
So, A Bug's Life. A League of Their Own. They are.
Because that would have been yours, right?
Maybe. It was the first that came to my head. So, but like the whatever can be
A Christmas Story.
The Alf movie could be technically, although it's called Brian Miller's an Alf doesn't count. There is an Alf movie.
I can't believe there's an Alf movie. Purple Gang, what's going on? Cheers, man.
Yeah, no, there is an Alf movie. Super Complex Rules. Yeah, I know. I know. Easier. I think we just don't know how to explain it.
Yeah,
we probably done it in 3 seconns.
It's very easy. Green and red cards. Green is good. Red is bad. That's all it means. Okay,
and then we'll explain everything
as we go on. And if you're not a member, it doesn't really apply to you anyway. So don't even worry about it.
Wasn't Napoleon said, "Bring me my court jester," because the dumbest guy can understand my war plans and be effective.
I guess we're trying to have fun here.
We need the court jester.
Geez, Louise, I'm getting a headache explaining the rule. It's anyway. Not hard. I think we get it. It's green is good. Red is bad. All right, that's all that matters.
You ready to rumble, boss?
I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
I can't believe we haven't gotten hit with a copyright yet on that. I thought for sure we get hit every time you do the thank you from Def Leppard. So
I'm not gonna stop. We'll keep doing that every time.
Nah, whatever. We don't want to make it's all good. It's no good. I love it. All right, so here we go. So here's our top 10. Andy, I'm feeling confident, but the fact that we had so many that were similar makes me wonder. The placement here is going to be very, very key, like how you have them ranked, I think. So let's go here. Let's go with my 10th. My number 10 usually starts with me, right? I think you usually start with me.
I do. Hit it again.
All right, there you go. So American Beauty. So this was my 16th pick, but I still think this is a really, really good movie. And Kevin Spacey in this, I know he's had some issues, but he is extremely funny in this movie. He basically goes through a midlife crisis where his wife's cheating on him, and he quits his job and gets like $60,000 from leaving, and then starts working at like a hamburger place and just gives two F's about basically anything. And it's a kind of a dark movie because at the end of what happens, but I don't know. I think it was nominated for the Academy Award. I like the movie. What did you think of it? Did you even see it?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. Who else would I be talking to, Andy?
Maybe the crowd. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never seen it.
You've never seen this movie? Oh, all right. Well, what is the chat saying though? I got to come back.
So I'm gonna have to take your word for it. I mean, I know it did well, and it has a pretty strong cast, but I have not seen this one, so I am no good to you on this one.
Okay.
I do know Kevin Spacey. He's had some issues as an understatement the night so far. Yes.
Right. I don't know what the chat's saying. Maybe they don't like it. I've
had worse said the same thing. I've never seen it, so I don't know.
That's not good then. That's not good. That's not good if people haven't seen it. This was like nominated for an Academy Award, I think. It was.
Lots of movies get nominated for Academy Awards that people don't see. But look, Annie loves it, so there's some people out here who said, hey, they're digging it. So
okay, good. At least somebody.
The power is in, hey, like, let's match it up. Let's see what its counterpart.
All right. So I didn't get any red cards there. So again, red cards if you absolutely hate that movie or that pick. A green card would be I absolutely love that pick. So that's good. I didn't get it.
Yeah, if you're lukewarm on it, then no big deal. Whatever.
All right. So you see, this is probably what your 15th pick, Andy, or your 14th pick, right?
This is. I love this movie. I mean, first of all, Harrison Ford is just he's pretty badass. Let's be honest.
That is true. I mean. Indiana Jones, you can't go wrong with.
I mean, we have a presidential election coming up now. If Harrison Ford were running, he'd win. Okay, because everyone would just say we're voting for Harrison Ford.
That's true. I think you're right.
Yeah. First of all, he's Han Solo. I mean, enough said. But no, he's great in this movie because, and I don't even wonder if in today's, just the way things are today, could you make a movie about hijacking like Air Force One and like guns on a plane and stuff like that? Like,
no idea.
It tells you kind of the times that you were in. This is 1997. It was definitely over the top, but it was a killer movie from top to bottom. Like really, it was actually.
Oh yeah, sure.
So I loved this one. This was
all right, Andy. You're getting you're getting a green. Oh, Melissa gave you a green card there. Melissa, I hope Melissa, please keep track there. You got one for Andy. And I see Ocean's certainly going with you. So what do you guys think? Oh,
Derek, that is a fantastic movie, by the way. You never know, Derek. Stick around. That's a fantastic movie.
Man.
American Psycho.
Yes. B-Lady, Andy, Mike. Okay, so I've completely lost this one. See, this is what I worried. I went to my 16th. That was my 16th.
It was Todd, and it was my 14th or 15th?
14th.
Yeah, so
I had to go deeper because I got screwed on this one. But that's all right. I can come back.
He's already
Andy. Well, when you have to give you 16 for a top 10, I'm just saying this is my 16th pick because Andy had 5 of mine higher, so we'll see. All right, so here we go. I'm going to complain about that all night while I'm losing. So yeah, you're right.
Anyway, like the wine, and remember, keep in mind, you had 4 of mine that got bumped. So,
thank you. Look, I got a bald head. Brian Miller's got me. Thank you, fact checker. I think there should be an extra point for Brian Miller giving me the bald head there. So there you go. I like that. Robot Scott, Andy, you got a green card there too.
He will pander all night. Todd, one pick.
All right, we're going to go off this.
Relax there, little fella.
All right, I better get some luck. Any Giving Sunday, it wasn't in my original top 10, but I had to go back. I was like, how did I even forget this? I mean, this is Andy, you didn't have this. I thought for sure you would have this on your list.
I
This
did
is
have it on my list, Todd. Now stop whining. This was like my number 12. It had actually came up higher on yours, so no big deal.
Well, because I needed an extra. I got you. Okay, so good. Well, it wasn't higher. I actually had mine. This was like number 15 on mine. So, but you didn't need 12, so that's good.
Yeah. So, great
All
movie.
right. Great movie. You know, when he gives that speech in the locker room, classic. The whole story itself is really good about, you know, just an aging coach who basically didn't want to change with the times, and then the new guy, sort of Jamie Foxx, who comes in as the third quarterback and sort of takes them and then takes all the limelight, and then they all come together. But then they also, you know, but they lose. I don't give spoilers. I love the movie. It's a great football movie, but it's a great movie in cinema. Cameron Diaz in this.
It came out in '99. There's no reason to worry about spoilers. If you haven't seen it by now, they're probably not going to catch it. So no big
That's
deal.
true.
It is a good movie, though. I'll give you that.
I love it. I don't know what the chat's saying. I'm trying to see what the chat's saying. Does anybody like the movie?
Football Scarface.
That's right. That's right. That's true.
Yeah.
No, so
this is a good movie. I will give it to you. I like it.
all right. Andy did it Sunday. Andy, what do you got up against Anaconda? Oh, I didn't expect that from you.
Oh, I love
Anaconda.
I love this. Now,
Oh man, John Voight. Oh man.
So this cast was killer, dude. I'm telling you. All right, so Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, John Voight. You may not remember a very young Owen Wilson before he got.
I don't remember
famous.
being in this. No.
Oh, he got swallowed down by that big old snake real quick early on in the movie. But this movie is not exactly super.
Another green card for Andy. Damn.
I don't know if this was crazy popular or not, but start to finish, man, this thing again, so exciting. And it never came across as too like they made some sequels after which were just garbage. But this one was exciting enough to you knew it was fake as could be.
Yes.
But it wasn't like over the top. Like I love it.
All right.
It was
we're
great.
getting this is interesting because I think this is a split here. We got Micah going with a green. I mean, you're getting some green cards, Andy, from B Lady AP area. Now, B Lady said not as good as Remember the Titans, but I can't do Remember the Titans. It's not A. But anyway, she's giving you the love here. But
hey, Wild and Wonderful Homestead, totally with you on this one, Andy. Andy's with you.
Jeez, man, I'm getting railed here. I do have Robot Scott. That's about it.
And yeah, so
Brian Miller was good. Good.
Red.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you. And I mean, how's that Anaconda on his top 10 list? But whatever.
Oh, look how excited he gets. But yeah,
I do that. Take that green card away. I like it. Well, you do get like 3 green cards there, Andy. You got one from B Lady, you got one from Oji, and you got one from Micah. Dang. Andy is rolling here. 2 for 2 for Andy. I tell you, I don't know how I'm going to come back.
Hold on. Well, though said I watched it for the first time 2 days ago. Fell asleep after 20 minutes.
So he should get a red. Dang it! I wish he was a member. He could give you a red card. Dang it!
Well, he can still vote for you, so you're okay.
Look at it. Look at Jimmy. Oh, J-Lo for the win. He's just voting for J-Lo. Come on, Jimmy. You're better than that.
Hey, man, it's just Jenny from the block. You want to go for it? Go for it. She's great.
Let's get off this. Enough. All right, here's my number 8, Airheads.
This one, I don't know, dude. You're on your own. This is the only one I looked at. I was like, I don't know.
I thought it was hilarious. I'm telling you, there was not. Again, this is like I gave you 16. This is number 13 for me. So I thought it was funny. It's got Adam Sandler in it, and what's the 2 other guys' name? It's a funny movie. It's terrible, but in respects of like, you know, how great it is. But it's about a bunch of freaking rockers.
It's funny, Adam Sandler, and then Brendan Fraser, and I swear to God, that's Reb Beach on the other side. Even though it's not, it looks like Reb Beach from Winger. I mean, that's
no,
right
that's
there.
What's his face?
I know. I'm just saying, it looks like Reb Beach.
Yeah, it's great. I mean,
does he not look like Reb Beach in that picture?
A little bit, yeah. Yes, he can't play guitar like Reb Beach, but anyway, I don't know. It's a stupid.
Ojian likes it. You gotta.
Oh no, Brian Miller.
No.
Oh man, Brian called me out on that.
Saucy Shane likes it.
Great to see. Yes. See, there you go. I'm getting some love there. Awesome.
The hunt for heat's here. He was going back to Anaconda. Anaconda was the one who ended up on the snakes on a plane.
That's a good point. That's a great point right there. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
People are loving Airheads. I'm so
right, yeah. See, Andy, oh man, who would have thought? I like it. Thank you. So let's go what you have at 8.
Oh, dude, where's my car? But it's all like that's fantastic.
This was on my list. This one was on my. I think I had it at 10. I think.
This is a great movie. Again, the cast was fantastic in this movie, and I don't know. I'm a sucker for. There's certain films I like. I like films set in Vegas. I like space movies. Like there's certain things that just kind of get me.
I was wondering where you're going with that.
This is like another one, like just fantastic. Although, like, yeah, actually, Armageddon wasn't that one of them? Well, could have been on this.
It could have been. Here's the thing.
better.
This was a great story. I mean, you think of Apollo 13 and how they got back to the Earth, and it was first of all amazing. Tom Hanks in it, but it's a great story. So that, and then they had the visual effects back in 1995. It was amazing. So I liked it too. So Andy, let's see. You got a green. God, Andy's rolling with this. I might as well just get this McCormick's poured here, I guess.
It's like, look, it's relax, man.
I see a lot of Andy drug dealer.
I like it, Todd. Feeling good tonight, buddy.
What's that? What'd you say?
Feeling good. I like this. This is good.
You're feeling good. Andy, another green card. I think Andy's got like 10 green cards, and I've got like 1, so that's not a good sign. Melissa, are you keeping track? I'm not sure you have to anymore.
Oh yeah. By the way, who is keeping? Do we have Melissa? Because this is where Todd's going to find the loophole. He's going to do his incorrect math because he knows that I don't like to add or subtract.
I don't know if Melissa, tell us if you're keeping track of the green red cards because Andy's got a lot of them right now. Not all right. So.
Scott, so Melissa said she is good. Awesome.
All right, good. So Scott again. So man, I got to get to, hopefully, I don't know. I don't know. this is 3 so far that I've gone down on. I'm pretty sure. So
take a deep breath, Todd. I have a feeling that
what
things are going to
non-member thing. Non-members. Do you think Airheads or Apollo 13 is a better movie? Come on, let me hear it. Andy or Todd?
Do you think Brandon Fraser with long hair being a rocker or
Sandler?
Tom Hanks? Yeah, well, there you go. Adam Sandler might win it for you.
All right, well, let's move on then. God, I didn't know that was going to be against Apollo 13.
You're doing great.
All right, I love this movie. This movie to me, and Bradley Cooper in this was fantastic. It's a true story about, and it's really, the ending is just so sad and how it goes down. But I like these kind of movies about military and war, and he was fantastic in this. I don't know if he won an Academy Award in it, but who cares? It was awesome. It's a story that's being true. And like he finally, I don't want to give it away, but it's a great story. I don't know what people think of it, but I love this movie. Yep. It stinks what happened at the end, but it's a true story too. So great.
And
movie.
yeah, you're getting greens all over, and I'll throw a green for you on this one too. It's kind of hard to be. This is I had this just below yours.
How good was Bradley Cooper in this, though? I mean, like I felt like he somehow.
Well, and he is. I'm picking up from our movie themes. He's definitely one of your favorite actors. I can tell.
He is 100%.
You pick a lot of Brad. Well, you and Bradley Cooper look so similar. I can see where you guys where you can kind of feel like kindred spirits.
Exactly. Right.
Well, I mean, look. Tell me that doesn't look just like Bradley Cooper.
I don't know, but I'm seeing a lot of bald emojis on there. I don't know if Bradley Cooper's ever been bald, but I'll take
that. Yeah,
backhanded compliment. But anyway, that's my number 7. Hopefully, I think people like it. So I'm getting a ton of green cards here. So that's a good thing. Now,
I mean, I don't think it matters what I throw up next. I think you've probably. Oh no, here it is. Okay, so I thought this was going to be interesting. I remember this. Now, I may not win this one, and that's totally cool. But I think it was a Uruguayan, if you say that correctly, the soccer team that was flying over the Andes and crash landed. This is a true story. And we're surviving for months during the middle of the winter waiting for a rescue, to the point where some of them resorted to cannibalism. It was a crazy story, a true story.
Yeah.
The movie was just, I don't even know how you call it, like a nail biter or what, but it was just, I mean, it was a tearjerker. It was
survival.
I absolutely, it was a testament to Will. I thought it was fantastic. And so going up against anything other than American Sniper, probably this would.
I don't know. Let's see what people think. Alive versus American Sniper. What do we have? Andy? Andy, you got a red card there from Brian Miller.
Brian, how can you can't red card me for that?
I think it's come back because I got a ton of green cards.
Well, let me tell you this, Brian. You get a red card back. I'm just going to throw that. Yeah,
you don't have a red card to throw.
You can give it to me for Alf, but I'm throwing a red card back at Brian. So
I think so. Oh, Andy, you're getting some. You get Ocean. Great movie, Andy. So
the B-Lady's giving me all.
Jimmy, you like Alive over American Sniper. Wow, I can't believe that. B-Lady. Melissa, everyone. Maybe I'm losing this.
All right.
Andy, with Andy on this one. Wonder what Homestead. Wow.
Old humble. It was a thigh and rib biter too.
Look at Brian Miller. This is true. Alive wouldn't make my top 10 movies beginning with Q. Mike's Mick has me, but I can't believe I'm losing Alive.
You voted for Airheads and you didn't like this, Brian. You got to tell me like what.
Me and Brian Miller, like I think on the same wavelength here. There you go. Brian Miller, good. Mike has mixed me. I can't believe I'm not running away with this. American Sniper, just such an amazing movie. But all right, it's all good. We haven't heard from John Coppola. I don't see him voting anywhere. I was interested in that. Boy, I'm surprised. Old Humble Distilling Company. Oh man, I tell you what, Jules is here.
I will say these are
Jules is here. Andy. You see Jules? She's here. Jules, on our top 10 list.
We are definitely close. These are two really good movies.
All right,
so whatever.
All right, American Hustle. I love this. Again, it's got Bradley Cooper, and you're going to say that, but
you do love Bradley Cooper, don't you?
He's a great actor. I'll give you that. But this cast is great, and this story is awesome. It goes so many ways. Have you seen this movie?
Yes, I did.
Did you like it or no? I can sense a little bit of
it was okay.
Okay. Oh God, the ending on this was great.
It's one of the, I think this is one of those ones where I was kind of in and out, tuning out. Like I gotta watch it again, kind of start to finish. It is long.
Good. It's so good how they do the hustle on. Oh man, bro, on Bradley Cooper. It's so good. So good.
So I probably need to give this another watch because I hear it's just fantastic. But
all right, so see, Jimmy hates Bradley Cooper, so this is not good for me. This is definitely not good.
And Jimmy, by the way, Bradley Cooper's favorite artist is Guns N' Roses. He has a picture of Axl on his wall, like Todd. Just going to throw that out there.
So man. Come on, what does the chat think of American Hustle? Do you like it or not? I see a green card. I'll take that. See, Brian Miller knows what's going on. It's all I'm saying. He is the fact checker, and I think his votes count for like 2 or 3. That's all I'm saying.
God, what a politician. My dad was right the other day when he said, Todd, he panders to the crowd. He plays to his people.
I'm just calling it.
You are such a
you call everybody undesirables. That's the problem with you.
That's not pandering. That's kicking myself in the teeth. That's not good.
That's your own fault there.
You are a panderer.
All right, so she has not seen it. So no, I don't think any. Okay, never seen it. That's not good. Well, that's not good, Andy. Nobody's seen this for me, so I'm in trouble.
Well, not all of us have the Bradley. Oh, come on. Tell me this is great. Okay. Derek actually just said this not too long ago. It's like, I hope arachnophobia is on here. All right. This movie was just awesome. And Todd, I saw this with you. Do you not remember this?
I don't, Andy. How long ago was this? 1990. We were like
we were in middle school or something, right? I mean, or whatever. And so Todd, I got a story about this one. All right.
All right. Go ahead.
We were watching this around Halloween.
Okay.
At your neighbors at the time. We were over at Leone's house next door.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
And
I don't remember the story at all.
All right. So watching this for the first time, the three of us are sitting there in the living room watching this movie.
Yeah, first date.
His dad, and I must be 11, 12 years old. His dad got one of those fake tarantulas. And we're in the middle of this movie. And he dropped that thing right on my face in the middle of the movie. I screamed like you couldn't believe. And but the movie was awesome. John Goodman's fantastic. It had scares. It had jump scares. It had tons of humor.
Yeah, I'm going to get killed on this one. I'm going to get killed. I got Micah.
Awesome. Don't worry. Brian Miller hates spiders because he has arachnophobia, so he won't like it. But everybody else is good. Todd does. He'll get that vote.
You got some green cards there, Andy. You got from Melissa, John, Independence Day versus Giant Spiders. There you go, Ocean's World. Yeah. Well, Andy, you're getting some love on this one. American Hustle is, and when people say they've never seen it, I'm in trouble. So
the bottom half.
There you go. All right. Well, Andy, I'm pretty sure.
Arachnophobia, everybody. So yeah. So
Wild and Wonderful Homestead, Totally Wonderful. Lady Apiary is saying love Goodman. So we are at our beer break, and good Lord, I am taking a beating. A beating. It's not good for Todd. Your bald-headed friend is Brian Miller. He picks me. That's great. See, I love that. Thank you, Brian.
See, what you do is you get posses. You get people to gang up. Like you recruit your people.
Well, I'm also missing. I don't know where Monica is. She's usually in my corner as well. We have the same type of taste, so that's another problem.
You're starting your own little clique, is what you're doing.
There's nothing wrong with Club Todd because we like that.
And you mean Club Bradley Cooper? There's Bradley Cooper. Everybody, look at that face, Bradley Cooper, ladies and gentlemen, Academy Award-winning Bradley Cooper.
It's all good. But here's the thing: the top 5 is really, I think, what shines in your list. So you just saw my 16th, 15th, 14th, 13th, and 12th pick because Andy took 5 of mine. All right, so just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
That's all I'm saying.
You know what? You're making me needs right now. All right. So
right,
it's not as bad as you thought there.
It's not.
12
You have a plus 10. I have a plus 8.
So
I'm still in this because again, this top 5 I think is where I can bring it home. So, Andy, let's talk about the beer of the week, which we posted on Instagram.
I'll play it and you can.
Yeah. I don't know much about it. Yeah, I can talk as much as I know, which is not much. So hit the tape and I'll talk.
There's nothing that anyone needs to know other than this.
Montana. It even sounds rugged.
That's right. Montana.
So here's the beer. Again, if you live out west, you might be able to find this, but here on the East Coast, you can't. This is sent to us from our friend John Hill out in Idaho. Project Craft Brewing. So this is a milkshake IPA called Whip. I'm trying to look for the description on it. It's a double Indian pale ale brewed with fruit, lactose, and vanilla, which all milkshake IPAs are. But Andy, the cool thing, again, like I said, is we can't get this, and you got some tape. This place looks amazing. Like I wish we could get there somehow, out there in Montana. So it is brewed by, again, is that the brewery name? Project Craft Brewing? Is that true?
Mountains Walking is the name of the brewery out in Bozeman.
There you go. See, I don't know. Who knows? I don't even know the name of the brewery.
The name of this is Opaque Thoughts is the name of the beer.
Wait, I got a different brew. I got a different beer than you then. Shoot.
Oh, what do you have?
Let me see your brew. Let me see it.
All right. So this is what John sent me. This is called Opaque Thoughts. It's also a milkshake IPA. It's a double milkshake IPA with mango.
Maybe I pulled the wrong one.
Strawberry, coconut, vanilla, and lactose from Mountains Walking.
Why. I was like, that doesn't sound like Montana. I just picked up the wrong one. I'm sorry. See, I do have it. There you go.
Hey, there you go, Bradley. Crack that one open.
We'll save that one for later. Okay, sorry.
By the way, Julie and I have something in common because it's my dream to move to Montana.
There you go.
So,
Jules can I don't think you're the only one who wants to do that. So let's what is this beer, Andy? This is so this is a double milkshake IPA. Sorry, scratch that, with mango, strawberry, coconut, vanilla, and lactose from Mountains Walking Brewing, 8%. Here we go. Ready?
I already cracked my buddy, but yeah, this is good.
Woo, that smells delicious.
Smells like mango.
It smells good to me. Well, it's got strawberries, vanilla. What else? Read it. Come on, stop drinking and read. Coconut, vanilla, lactose.
Oh, it tastes like coconut. It smells like mango. Tastes like coconut.
Oh, look at that. She's murky. Milkshake IPAs have the lactose. So what that's going to give you is that mouthfeel and sort of residual sweetness that you can't. The yeast won't convert lactose into alcohol, so it'll leave that sugar in the beer, which makes it sweeter. So if you ever see a milkshake IPA, it's got if you're lactose intolerant, don't drink a milkshake IPA.
But they do bring all the boys to the yard.
They do. So we can never. This is the only time we'll ever drink this beer, Andy, unless they send us more from the brewery. And thank you, because they shot out our Instagram post on this. So that was nice. Cheers. Oh, wow. That's good. That's sweet though, isn't it? Woo.
Very sweet. And
super sweet.
A lot of coconut on that.
Super sweet.
So I think strawberry is almost impossible to get the flavor to come through. Coconut's overpowering, as is vanilla. The mango is all on the nose, but it's a good beer. So I like it. What would you give it, Todd? You did a quick little bottle cap.
In collaboration with Project Craft from Spokane, Washington. So I would say, which is the other beer we have. I don't know. Give me a second to drink it for a second. Give me one. What would you give it?
Yes, sir. I don't know. 3.5, maybe. It's good.
I like it a little bit more than that. I think it's actually quite good. I give this like almost a 4, a little under 4, a little under 4. I think it's just too sweet. I couldn't drink a lot of it. It's very sweet for an IPA, but at 8%, it's kind of dangerous because there's no alcohol in this. So anyway, there's the beer break, guys. What do you guys?
Derek, yeah, he does have a 210 shirt. We both actually have 210 shirts on tonight, Derek, for the first time. So we're rocking our merch that we got kicking. So
yeah. So stick around. You might be able to win something later. We love giving away our merch. We don't make any money off it, but we give it away. We want you to wear our stuff.
Wear our swag. It makes us feel good. So, all right, dude, we're gonna jump back into the top 5. So this is where things start to really kick into gear. All right. So
what does everybody have in the chat? Are you keeping score? I saw 3-2 from Brian Miller. So Andy, you're not that far behind with Brian Miller. He's got you 3-2. Micah usually keeps track. Micah, what do you have from Micah's mix? I know Ocean, I think, has you probably 5-0. I don't think there's one that I won from Ocean. He didn't even vote for
however, keep in mind the last 2 weeks, Ocean's winner has lost. So
that is a good point.
that could be some luck for you. Who knows?
I think Ocean, he just likes drinking. Jimmy just likes drinking that McCormick's. I think that's what it is, honestly. So, all right, let's go. Let's keep.
All right, let's see what we got for number 5 for Todd. Go ahead. What you got?
Airplane. I mean, the classic movie. Right? I don't know what to say. In 1980, I was 4 years old, but I watched this when I was much older. Just one of the best comedies ever made. Honestly, one of the premier comedies, and it's classic. So I think you had it on your list too, but I just had a little bit
on my list. But you beat me to it. I mean, it's got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That enough said.
That's true. That is true. It does have.
Have you ever seen a Turkish prison? Have you ever been? It's
just a great movie. Everything
was slapstick before it became popular again. I think he kind of he was one of the OGs of that type of comedy. I mean, gotta love him for it. He was a fantastic actor.
I'm seeing some green cards there. I love that. Brian, Micah, B lady, thank you. That's what I need right there. I might be I might need my 11th pick to pull this
right.
down.
The Hunt for Heat said Ace Ventura. I demand to see it on the list. Todd, what's my number 5?
All right, here we go. Andy, your number 5 is there you go. Ace Ventura.
You put that up on a T for me. The Hunt for Heat. I am not the world's biggest Jim Carrey fan.
But you really see? I don't. This is one of my least favorite Jim Carrey. I'd like it made my list.
So, first of all, I have 2 favorite quarterbacks in my entire life. Everyone knows I love Joe Flacco, near and dear to my heart.
God, here we go.
But number 2, Dan Marino. I absolutely love Dapper Dan. When the Ravens weren't in Baltimore, and the Colts had left when we were babies. I need a team to root for, and I was damned if I'll be rooting for the Washington Redskins because you're trained in Baltimore not to like anything from Washington.
That is true.
So I would watch the Dolphins play every single Sunday, and if it weren't for stupid Jim Kelly and the Bills, Dan would have been to more than one Super Bowl. But I swear, you put Marino on any of Joe Montana's teams, he'd have had 6 rings. So anyway.
Hey. Real quick, Dickie's dad is actually here. He told me he couldn't be here. Dickie, I just drank your American Dream Pop that you sent me.
Laces out, Dan.
Anyway,
like a glove. Yes. So this is a great one. So,
well, Andy, you got some love. Ocean
this is going up against Airplane, which is a staple. So I mean, again, sometimes it's just a matchup. I mean, you had Sniper versus Alive. You had
I know
Apollo 13 versus what was the Airheads? That was a bad one. But
not a bad one. But
remember, it's the overall too. Like
the overall. Hey, there's our friend Jesse from Bumpy Road. Probably just got done with Bear Band.
That's right, Grant Tarkin. This is a fantastic one. So good stuff here. Right, I got some. Mike has got you.
All right, so Ocean, you can't do Ocean. Oh, he gave you a green card for this too. John finally gave me a bald emoji. Perfect. Airplane over Ace Ventura. I like it.
I can't complain with that. Airplane is just a classic.
All right. I might take some flack for this. I love this movie. Absolutely love this movie. It's about, if you haven't seen it, it's about a fictitious 70s rock band and of course Cameron Crowe is the director, but that a little kid who is an aspiring rock writer somehow gets to go on tour because he meets Penny Lane, which is the groupie for this band. And he gets to have the most amazing 2 weeks of his life traveling with his band. And so it sees all the dysfunction of traveling on a rock band in the 70s and just writes an amazing article about it. And the band actually fizzles out and she kind of loses her way. It's just, have you seen this movie, Andy?
I liked it. I did. It didn't make my list, but I love it.
I absolutely love this movie.
I like Kate Hudson. I think
I do too. She's fabulous in this. Fabulous. And the music's great. It's that sort of classic 70s rock vibe. It gives you the back scene behind what was going on at the time. And I don't know, I just liked it, and it started with A. So for me, this was immediate when I thought of A's. This is one of the ones that immediately came.
Sorry, I'm already laughing at Derek. I speak jive from Airplane. Don't worry, I speak jive.
It's right. Going back to Airplane. All right, cool. Well, I'll take that too, Derek. Remember that. I had Airplane.
I'm going down. Look at this. Not looking good for Andy. I'm telling you, you guys are in cahoots.
Who's that? Yeah, Brian. Well, see, Brian knows what's going on. He is our fact checker. I'm telling you, his vote should probably count for 2. But I'm just saying. All right, Andy. Almost Famous. I don't know. The chat seemed
Green Todd.
Stillwater. That's it. Yes. Thank you, Robot Scott. That's the Stillwater was the band. Thank you. Let's see. I think people are waiting to see what your 4 is, Andy.
My number 4 is Alien. All right, dude. This movie scared the hell out of me as a kid.
Sure did. Me too. When it came out of his stomach. Yes, it did.
Which also ended up being one of the funniest scenes from Spaceballs when they kind of did the knockoff.
That is true.
Sigourney Weaver, brilliant in this movie. It spawned 10,000 spinoffs and sequels, and actually, Alien vs. Predator was also close to being on my list because that was a great movie. But this was one of the, again, like I had Apollo 13, a space movie that just captivated me. Yeah. And so many times when I wanted to like stop watching this, I had to keep watching.
1979.
79, dude. This is like around the time like Rocky and Alien. Some of these iconic movies came out hitting those 70s.
79? This was 79?
Well, go ahead, look it up, or have Brian fact check. You guys can actually change the date of the movie if you want. You're probably in cahoots. Oh, he gave me love. He said, "Great pick." I got a green on that one.
Oh, who did? From who?
Yeah, from Brian. Go figure. Johnny said Sigourney Weaver is gangster. This movie, she was just, and she's a great actress. I really like Sigourney Weaver. She's good.
Andy, I think you're pulling away with this. Unless I pull out something, unless you have a lit as your number 1, I'm in trouble here. I am in trouble. I might as well start pouring that whiskey right now. That's okay.
Add 2, Annie. So.
Whew. All right. Well, Alien beats. I still think Almost Famous is a better movie, but
it's not. It's almost. It's a good movie, but it's not even close. This is a classic.
I don't like horror movies. I'm sorry, it's not my thing. It's not my thing, man.
Put your cap every now and then, little fella. It's okay. It's all your pride.
All right, so Andy, let's get off of this. I don't know if it's not. All right, it's another one. It may not get a lot of love, but I think it's an amazing movie, and as good as it gets. Jack Nicholson, he's amazing in this movie. Absolutely amazing in this movie. His sort of dysfunctional, screwed up character who just has OCD and is like a savant. That this dog and this woman that lives next to him and the guy who gets beat up, because he's gay, which is, it's ridiculous. And they're the odd couple that actually help each other and overcome a lot of their fears. I absolutely love this movie. Absolutely love it. I don't know if you like it or have seen it, but there you go.
I had this on my list.
Oh, good.
I had this at number 8 for me. I thought Jack Nicholson also was fantastic in this movie, but I thought the whole cast was good. Helen Hunt, right? Was also in this. I like her as an actress. I think she's really good.
Yes.
His character, I think, was probably harder to play than people would probably give him credit for.
Yeah.
I think.
Now, hold on. Not to stop you, but Jesse Bumpy Road Brewery. First of all, he asked if Animal House. Animal House is not. It's not. I can tell you right now, it's not on my list because it was too young. I didn't really get into that. I know it's a classic.
I just want the scene where he chugs a bottle of Jack Daniels and throws it against the.
He just said, Todd, you lost now. Total chick flick. I don't think this is a total chick flick at all. Like, this to me is not a chick flick.
Have you seen Bumpy? He's not going to watch a movie like this, and then he'll beat you up for doing it, Todd. Just be careful what you say around him. Just tread lightly with Bumpy. Jesse knows what he's doing.
Jesse is. Shut up, Andy. You're pandering to Jesse. Stop it. I don't think this is a chick flick. I think this is a great movie about everyone's sort of.
It's a romantic. It's a rom-com you could have had on your list a couple weeks ago.
That's true. I'll give you that, but I don't think it was such a chick flick. I mean, when you say a chick flick, was this a chick flick?
Don't go getting all worried about what Jesse said. This was a romantic comedy, and it was a good one. It was good. Just be happy with your pick.
All right, here's Andy's number 3, American Pie. So as good as this was on my list, but later on, you have this number 3. Wow, dang!
This was another one of those movies that brought a whole new line of comedies in. Okay. I think you always have those movies where Animal House was one of those original movies.
Yes.
And then you start to come into different, and like Animal House and Vacation, like they all came in. That was that whole era.
Right.
And this was like the scream of horror movies, like how that changed horror movies and brought them back in, add a little humor. American Pie brought in a whole new generation of comedies that appealed to a whole new generation of kids. We were right there when this came out. We were in what?
Time at band camp.
we were just graduating college at this time. I mean, and God, I mean, the scenes are just iconic, Todd. This was just, I don't know. I'm going to tell you right now, this deserves to be number 3. This is a game
This
changer.
was also on my list. I just didn't have it 3. So
now you don't like it because you're trying to pander.
no, I can't say anything bad about it. I love this movie too. That's nothing I
Good, because I mean, here I am giving you props for Jack Nicholson as good as it gets. Like, I go to number 3. Todd.
And he's getting Brian Miller hammering you with those red cards. Hammer it. That's good.
I want Brian Miller to come on and tell me why he hates some of these movies. Like, how do you hate that? How do you hate Alive? Men survived a plane crash for months. How do you hate those movies?
I don't know. I think I'm losing this again. Brian Miller's my only.
For president. That's so funny. And Derek's right. Revenge of the Nerds.
You are.
Another one.
Look at what Bumpy. Oh man, I am getting killed here. I'm totally getting killed. Look at Ocean. Andy's like a movie ninja tonight. Andy. Completely agree. Andy. American Pie movies kept me good. Oh God, I'm not winning tonight, guys. I'm just gonna start getting this.
I've had it worse. Porky's did better. I wasn't allowed to watch Porky's. I was a little too young for that one at the time, so I had to.
I'm just gonna start.
I remember seeing Porky's in the video store, and you're almost afraid to look at the cover. Oh, don't start now. Look.
I'm just asking Jimmy. Should I open it up, or does it matter? Just drink from the bottle. Is that how?
What a panderer! Look at you. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm not ashamed at all because you know what? I don't think this is that bad. So, as Jimmy says, you know, it's actually like you're winning. So, I just, you know, I'm just not. I knew it from the beginning when you took 5 of mine out. I was going to have trouble tonight. I just knew it. 5 of mine came out, guys. 5
and 4 of mine came out. 9 together. 9 of our 10 were the same. Todd, remember that?
I still don't believe that because you said you only submitted 12.
It's just no. I had 13.
Fake news. That's
13.
not 4 then. There couldn't have been 4 then because that
there
would
were
put
4. I text them to you. Look at you. Drink your beer.
I don't ever see your list. I
told you. What did I say to you?
Guys, I sent him my list ahead of time. I think that's my flaw in this. That's what I'm doing wrong here.
You don't know how to produce any of this stuff, and I'm doing the show. So you sit there and you drink your milkshake and you pander to the people. That's the problem. Go have a second one of those
undesirables that you called them. You guys remember that? He called you all undesirables. You remember that, right? I'm just pointing it out. Just pointing it out.
Oh, you're lucky I like you, Carrick.
Right.
All right.
When we did, I mean, I don't care. At this point, I don't care about winning. I'm just saying what I like. So, what movie? I think we did 80s comedies, this was, or 80s, I don't know what, but this was on my list. So it had to be on this one because I absolutely loved this movie growing up. Absolutely loved it. I mean, so this has made a couple of our lists. I know you like it too. This was on your list, I assume, just not 2.
Does it matter? Should I cry about it and whine that it wasn't high enough on my list?
Yeah, because I have it number 2. So at that point, no, not at all.
All right. Todd, I'll tell you this. I had a wicked crush on Elizabeth Shue. I thought she was just absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
I'm praying she comes back in season 3 of Cobra Kai because if you haven't seen that, it's now on Netflix. It's fantastic.
Yes.
But this is a great movie, and I had no problems with this. I think maybe number 2 is a tad high, but
I just love it. This is true to my word. I absolutely love it.
Of course, now Brian Miller doesn't think that. Brian Miller's going to give you all these green cards. Look at that.
Brian Miller loves this movie because I'm telling you, we call him the fact checker for a reason. All right, and there's a reason why. I just don't know why I'm not winning. I'm on a bad streak, I guess. I'm not picking the right ones at the right place. That's my problem. I got to figure that out next time. I digress. Andy, what does the chat think? I'm seeing a lot of green.
People like it. People like it. Don't worry.
Cards. Maybe I'll win that, and that will propel me.
Look at Jimmy's quote. Somebody better get groovy, baby. Hey Todd, what's my next one?
Yeah, there it is. It was on my list. There it is.
Oh my gosh! People set me up twice, and I love it.
It's almost like it's your show, Andy.
Pardon me for being rude. It was not me. It was my food. It just popped up to say hello, and now it's gone back down.
Thor. There you go. I'm going back to my pick. Thor. That's right. Are you Thor?
So if Elizabeth Shue is one of my crushes, Elizabeth Hurley was like number 2. Selma Hayek, Elizabeth Hurley, and then everybody else. She is just. I could not be more in love with Elizabeth.
I'll take the point. I'll take it.
And he does not like Austin Powers. It's because he's got bad teeth, baby. Yeah.
Thank you.
I love Austin Powers, man.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you. I'm getting some love here. All right, I'll take it. Yes.
Dr. Evil Todd. I mean, who does number 2 work for?
I love it. It was on my list. Yeah, totally. It's I have nothing bad to say about this. It's great.
Yeah, that sounds pretty nasty. Why don't you get that little courtesy flush for us? You show that to our news boss.
It's like Andy's doing this on purpose. Well, I wish Brian, everyone else thought that way, but it doesn't look like it's just me and you going down. So
look at this. I don't know if sometimes we're with Brian and sometimes shall we shag now and shag later, baby. Yeah. There are so many quotes from this. Penis enlarger pump. This sort of thing is my bag, baby. Yeah.
Brian Miller with the red card for Andy. Keep hitting those red cards, guys. Yeah.
Brian, you and Todd can, but I'm sorry.
I think I got cards. I might not be winning, but I might be. I don't think my 11.
You said your name was Halata what?
Name is what is it? Richie Cunningham. This is my wife, Oprah.
Do I know you? No, but there you are. You're right there, baby. Yeah.
Myself to introduce myself.
My name is Richie Cunningham. I don't know.
Yeah.
I could do this all night. I love this movie. So
here's a little thing. I think we should do something with our number 1 picks. That should hold more weight. Not for this one, but maybe moving on. The number 1 pick, I think, should have a little bit more weight. That's all I'm saying for future lists.
I don't think so. That's you're basing this off an emotional high because you're not feeling confident tonight. So I don't want to hear this nonsense. We're already confused.
My mom is running Brian's account. That's
I
funny.
think John's got the quote of the night is Todd's mom running, but I think he's been hacked. Brian Miller's been hacked by one of not Todd, Bradley Cooper. There he is, by one of Bradley's crew.
It's all good. I can.
That's what we're hashtag Bradley's crew.
I can take a defeat, and we've had a great stream tonight. So it's not like it's just this is a resounding defeat. I think.
But Todd, Scott's right too. They had freaking lasers attached to their heads. I'm dying.
I'm leaving. I'm getting off.
This is great. All right, give me your number 1. It's a good
number one. Without this made my list for the other movies with I think comedies in the 90s, I think, or even romantic comedies was very high. I love this movie. I love Ben Stiller. I love Jennifer Aniston. To me, and the Philip Seymour Hoffman, God rest his soul, is actually I think the best part of this movie. With
Todd, his name would be Sandy Lyle, and without him, that movie does not fly.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Not true.
That movie? Sandy Lyle, white chocolate, old school.
I agree with you. I said that he was the best, but the way he interacts and his character with, Ben Stiller, and is great. I mean, Ben Stiller when he does that like dance in the salsa play, it's hilarious. That's hilarious. It's great.
It didn't sound ethnic. What was the name of the restaurant?
No, I'm getting Robot Scott with a red card. Mike is mixed, red card. Brian Miller, whatever. Y'all can
go ahead, Todd. Tell them how you feel. Let's put the camera on Bradley.
You can. I've lost at this point. I'm just saying this is what I like. So no one likes. I can't believe no one likes this movie. What? All right, we'll go on to the next one.
Oh, poor Todd.
Anchorman. So I had it on my list too, but I'm just gonna start pouring it now because I can see where this is going.
Batman punted Baxter. Batman punted Baxter. Oh, one of the few movies that has ever literally made me just bust out laughing out loud in the movie theater. Will forever be one of my favorite movies.
This burrito is delicious, but it is filling.
Todd, you remember that clip? That's from when you told everybody on our food challenge that there was nothing more American than a burrito. So, but that's are you already drinking McCormick's?
I am, and at least I didn't have caprese salad or a funnel cake with Pinot Grigio on my list.
Oh, here we go. Let's see. Andy. Oh, Diggy Dad like a long cane pie. You can't go wrong with that either. A long cane pie is fantastic. How you doing? You drinking from a glass? Let's see. Dad, Incredible Barbecue. Don't care if either way Andy wins this one. Hey, Todd. I mean, But remember, you still now, if we count them up, Melissa, can you do our tally?
Let's just start bringing people on. I think we can skip the formalities here, Andy.
You get to know your next pick, though.
The chat has the chat. What next pick?
You remember because
I don't have more green cards than you, and the differential is it's not going to work. But let's,
that's right. You don't. That's, I didn't say it to be mean, but you're right. I guess that defeats the whole.
You know what? It's all good, and to the victors go the spoils, Andy.
Well, in case people were on the fence anyway.
What was the score? All right, can we stop?
Let's let.
I'm clicking out of it. I'm done. I'm done with that list. That list is done. I did not succeed tonight at all. It was a royal. Do you want to put up the final count? Do you want to do that?
Yeah, you already took it off.
All right, I'll put it back on.
While you're working, you're a very poor sport tonight. But
I got killed tonight. It's not fun when you get killed. It's all good.
Don't be. If it's any consolation, this was what I had my ace in the hole.
What was it?
You would have gotten smacked tonight. I'm just going to let you know.
Yeah, your ace in the hole.
American Psycho. You'd have gotten. Derek was like, "Where is American Psycho on this list?" That was my ace in the hole, man. So, yeah. Sorry.
I don't even know my ace in the hole. It was my 17th pick. So what have you? Whatever. Again, I love how this all works. So, thank you, Andy, for
ruining your night. Todd's going to take his ball now. He's going to go.
Hey, this is the best part of the night. We get to bring on people and hear what we. Here's the thing. I think we had 20 movies right there, 21 with American Psycho that made our list. You can come on and yell at me for my list. That's fine. It seems it was pretty obvious nobody liked mine, but besides Brian Miller, who knows what he's talking about.
Apparently so.
You wanted to see the overall list? Is that what you wanted to see? We can do that.
We can if you pull back up. That was the next slide before you got bad and yanked it off.
Yeah, that was bad of me. I took my ball and went home.
You were a little challenged. And you know what Todd does when he gets really, really upset? He'll just start sipping on this, and he'll be all upset. He'll have his skinny girl wine and his skinny girl popcorn, and that's when he'll drown his sorrows, and he'll watch Real Housewives of Anytown, USA. But look, I thought you had a great list tonight. I thought it was going to be closer. I'm not going to lie to you.
What's this guy?
But for the second week in a row, don't call it a comeback, LL, but back in the game.
Mm-hmm. I see how it is.
You probably wish I had my surgery now, don't you?
No, I don't at all. It takes you taking 5 of my picks out, which I get it. It's all good. It's all good.
Rules are rules, my friend.
That is true. Let me share the screen so everybody can see the totality of this ass beating that ensued tonight. 1 second. I will share it, Andy, and you can bring that up.
I will. And as you were so kindly reminded me last week.
Yes.
The finishing vote coming from a family member. Not one of my family members on tonight. No one watching.
That is true. We can bring it up.
This is all the people.
All right, so there you go. You have American Beauty versus Air Force One, Any Given Sunday versus Anaconda, Airheads, Apollo 13, American Sniper, Alive, American Hustle, Arachnophobia, Airplane, Ace Ventura, Almost Famous, Alien, As Good as It Gets, American Pie, Adventures in Babysitting, Austin Powers, Along Came Polly, Anchorman. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Vote away. If you're a member, give the
Brian Miller loved you. You had a couple other votes. You love Alanis. It has been a good night, I think.
Look how happy he is.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm back in the game. I'm very happy. Look, we had close matches for weeks, and then I need to come back swinging. My friend. That's all I can say.
All right. So if you like Andy's list, if you're a member, put the Andy drug dealer emoji. If you like mine, thank you, Brian, for the bald emoji. If you're not a member, just write Todd or Andy, and let's tally up this score. Melissa, I don't know if you kept score of the green and reds, but let's have it. Why not? Let's make this complete so everybody can see what that's all about. And I'll take it. I've already drank 2 swigs of the McCormick's. I'll drink one when Jimmy gets on later because I want to open up his little. I don't see any bald head. So here we go. We got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's pretty overwhelming here. Andy from Wild. Yeah, keep posting, man. Show everybody's vote.
I'm doing it. You lost, but I'm showing them.
Can I stop sharing the screen now? Is that good?
OG's count 275 greens for me, Todd.
So hold on. Let me ask a question. Did Ocean have any for me? Was it a clean sweep? Did Ocean have a clean sweep?
I think it may have been a clean sweep. Oh, and my dad is watching and did not vote. But if he did, he would have voted for me too, Todd. So you're just getting lit up tonight, my friend. It's all right. It's all good.
275 grains per Andy. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see how much beer Ocean gets in the future because Andy doesn't send anything. That's fine. That's good.
Oh, no, because Andy's not going to send you beer. I'm going to send you whiskey. Don't worry. Yeah. You're going to be
happen. Anyway.
I will cover you. I will send you good bourbon. Guess whose vote's coming next week?
Andy's fucking for me. Wow. That is not good for me. Ugh.
You're going to start sniffing more heads, Todd.
Oh, Micah just said we need to bring him up first because we both failed dramatically and it needs to be said. Did you hear that, Andy? You just saying that now means you're coming on last.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that, Micah.
Don't you know Andy now? Oh, gosh. All right, so this is the point of the day where we bring you guys on. We're going to post a link. Come on, tell us what we
now, Todd, a couple things.
Yes.
We had talked about this for a while. We want to do this. So if by chance, and like Micah, we'll be happy to have you on. We'll be happy to have on Scotty and everybody. But if you have not been with us before,
ever on live,
all right.
Yes.
If you have not come on live with us on any of our streams since we started, what is this, week 25, 26, Todd? We've been doing this a while now, right?
Yeah, 25 or 26 straight weeks, yes.
If you have not been on with us live and you would like to come on with us tonight, Todd, if you want to put the link up there, that would be great.
I will do it. Hey, there's Jody from Bourbon Bounty. Nice.
We are going to give you a
thank you
a mug tonight. We're going to give you the mug of your choice. It's start drinking some cocoa, some tea, put a little hot toddy so you put a little bourbon in there. We're going to give away a mug to whoever comes on who has not been on before.
Yes.
That is going to be tonight. So we want to encourage you for your 2 minutes with 210. If you don't know what that is, you've got 2 minutes to tell us what we missed. And about anything else that you may have you may want to talk about. So we would love to have you on.
We start drinking whiskey and beer and bring her. It's a fun end of this. And I don't think Monica's on, so we got to think of where the after party is going to go. I think it's probably going to be Micah because he loves having parties.
He does. But so, again, we is in the stream. If you are if you would like to come on and just chill with us for a few minutes, it's your first time, we would love to have you on. So just remember, no language. Even though I did I score for the first time tonight, Todd. I feel terrible doing it.
You don't even have to put your mic on. You don't. If you don't feel comfortable putting your mic on, you don't have to. Just come on and tell us what we missed. That's all. And say, hey, we enjoyed this. That's all.
Mm-hmm. But don't worry, for those of you who are also who've been with us,
come on,
we'll give away a couple other raffles tonight too. We're going to give away some stuff. So
that's right. That's right.
We're like the Oprahs of we're like Richie Cunningham and Oprah.
Oprah. Oh, all right. So that's the thing. We're going to give away also something else to just everybody that's in the chat, right? And there's 2 giveaways tonight. One, if we have any new people on.
Any people come on, we'll tackle it. If a new person comes on, forget the mug. I'll up it to a t-shirt.
Whoa. So look at that. Holy jeez. Andy, we don't make it. Hey, this is coming out of Andy's dime. So take advantage, people. Come on. I like to see
he panders for you. I buy you shirts because remember, Murray Steak over here can't afford a porterhouse and he lives off ramen noodles. So I'll be happy to get you a shirt.
I don't have Andy. See, Andy, look, I eat sirloin. Andy does porterhouse. What's the other thing, Andy, that you high dollar on? You have Amazon Prime Music. I don't afford that. Andy's just going to give away t-shirt. I can't afford that. So he just gives away stuff. I'm just telling you. So.
Well, we'll vote for Donnelly over here because he really.
Andy got one.
Look at Team Bradley. Okay,
there's one. Andy Ann's never been on. Never been on.
Everybody is going to get bounced. We're going to bring on one of our members for the first time, and you're getting a T-shirt. And as Todd told you, he's not paying for it, but I am happy to do it for you because we appreciate you. Annie, welcome for the first time. You literally can't really see you much, but can you hear us?
Well, yeah, I can hear you. I'm sitting by the campfire, remember?
That's right. You're by the campfire. So how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good. Oh, I got a butt kicking tonight, Annie. So I'm okay, though, I guess. It happens.
Here.
There you are.
Yeah. Annie.
Cheers,
so
Annie.
You are getting a T-shirt, and I'm just gonna say this. I'm a little partial to the 21090 Lep shirt if you so inclined.
Can you imagine that being I've already got the cup and the face mask, imagine that.
There you go. You got the whole collection. That's fantastic. So Annie, what did you think? Did you have fun tonight? And did we miss anything? What did we miss that was on your list?
I think Avatar should have been on your list, but you guys, what is with that? Your 10s and like 8s and 7s are really good, but then you get to your number ones and your number ones just suck ass.
It might be because we don't know what we're doing. We're just putting a list together. That's all. It's all good.
Annie, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was sitting in the movies watching Anchorman for the first time. I am not the kind of guy that laughs out loud. I was belly laughing. I could not. I just could not laugh at almost everything that I heard.
Annie, what's your number one for this type of A movie?
Yeah, what would your number one A movie have been?
My number one A movie probably would have been,
See, we're putting her on the spot
I
here.
don't know. You guys didn't have Amityville up there either. Like a really good scary one.
Todd is afraid of scary movies.
I don't like horror movies. Right.
Can't
So
do that.
I like some, but not a lot. So
And Annie, this is true. When you are eating ramen noodles and you get a jump scare, that can burn you. So Todd doesn't he doesn't really like
this
scary
guy,
movies.
you hear this guy? Hey, Porterhouse guy. I'm going to Porterhouse.
American Beauty was really a good movie, though.
Thank you.
It really had a lot of meaning.
It did totally, and I think Andy puts up all these movies that are like everybody knows. I had like 3 or 4. I didn't see that. Well, they're all awesome movies.
Remember, I took 5 of yours. You knew them too.
You're right. You did take 5. I forgot about that. That's a good point.
I tell you, what a politician, Annie. We are so glad you came on. I tell you what, I think I have your address anyway. But pick out the shirt you want. Let me know. I will be happy to send it out to you.
That's awesome.
And now that you are no longer a first time on, you can come on every week now and grace us with your presence. So
All right, I'll try every so often.
It's good to see you. We appreciate your support and enjoy that fire.
Annie.
Sounds like it's gonna be nice.
I will. Thank you guys. You guys have a good night.
You too, Andy.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye.
Cheers.
That's awesome. There you go, Andy.
I love it. And another old friend of ours from the city of brotherly love.
I know this
What's going on, Derek?
What's up, buddy?
All right, so
Cheers, buddy.
shout out and respect to the Maryland Zone 21090 Brewing. How are you, gentlemen?
Hey, well, I've had better nights, Derek. I got my butt kicked tonight. You gotta take it. It's all good.
That's
Though. It's all good.
When you're in competition, you win some, you lose some. It's like that. That's the way the ball bounces sometimes.
That's the way I'm gonna look at it. I won 5 in a row. I've lost 2 in a row now. You gotta take the losses with the W's. You gotta just. I'll be back next week.
Yeah, you can't win them all. That's how it go. But yeah, I would just say really quick. American Psycho definitely would have been my out of. There's so many movies that begins with the letter A. It actually had my head spinning. I was trying to just come off the top because I'm a little bit older than you all. I just was trying to come off the top, and there's so many that start with A. I was actually just befuddled. I befuddled myself. But I would just say American Psycho and the gentleman Aju-san, is that his name?
Yeah, Jimmy Ojisan. Yep.
Okay, well, he mentioned Avengers, and I was kicking myself. I said, well, damn, why didn't Avengers? Because all of those were good movies. All of them.
That is true.
So,
I know.
And,
There's a lot out there.
And of course, Black Panther spinoff from it, Captain America, and all these other good Marvel films. But I would have had American Psycho, my number one. Christian Bale he played the mess out of that role. I mean,
he was awesome, and that was my ace in the hole, man. Is if I had lost this one, because that's what we get to do, we get to pull the one out. I had American Psycho locked in. My 11. It is a great movie. Now it's dark, so if you're not into like some of but there's comedic relief. I mean, that scene when he's listening to Huey Lewis, and you're just like, man, he played that so well. So I'm with you on that, Derek. I thought that was a cool movie, and they tried to do some remakes like 2 and 3, just not the same.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Sometimes, like with a lot of with movies and with music, sometimes it's just best to leave well enough alone, because you try to do these reprises and you try to rehash something, that was already a classic. More often than not, they flop for some reason. I don't know why that is, but that just seems to be the trend.
Well, hey, I'll tell you, man, Derek, we're going to do this one week. We're going to do one of our themes. I think it'd be cool for a top 10 list is sequels that are better than the original. Top 10. I think that would be fun for us to dig through.
That's
You
tough.
got-
So is there something to put on? Because I mean, I'm already thinking Rocky 4 because I'm in love with Rocky 4. There's plenty out there that I think would make a really cool topic. So you're gonna have to come back on and jump on with us when that happens, Derek. Hey, before you go, you want to promote anything, my friend?
Yeah, on your channel.
Well, I mean, I'm just on YouTube. I'm just one man in the comments section on YouTube. That's all. Feel free to
You put
check
stuff out. You put stuff out. Come on. Now.
If you haven't seen Derek, check him out, man. He's a good dude. He's got some thought provoking material that is always going to make you kind of. It makes you think, man. He's not going to let you leave without thinking about something.
That's true.
And he's right next door. He's a neighbor of ours, man. We're an hour and a half away from him. One of these days, we're gonna get together. We're gonna have a cold one, man.
Together, right, Derek? There you go.
We'll hit up yards. Always good to see you, my friend.
Cheers, man. Good seeing you, Derek. Thanks so much, buddy.
Now, I got to tell you, Todd, the next person who is coming on, he's done a lot of amazing things. Nothing is as amazing as getting busy in a Burger King bathroom.
All right, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to.
Johnny!
Hey! No one else knows why that's you, but we do.
No.
You know what? You're lucky that all of our weddings were at a time before cell phones, or you would have a different intro right now.
Again, John gets an intro because that's the song at every wedding that John would take the mic and drop.
And not just that, he didn't miss a word. Like John could rattle off every single word to the Humpty Dance, and we call it the Humpty Dance for a reason because John actually had this dance down pat that no one else could do.
I'm very talented. I'm very talented.
He's a Renaissance man. I got to tell you. Have you ever seen Sal from Impractical Jokers?
Oh yeah, of course.
So you know he does that one goofy dance that like no one else but Sal can do. That's John's Humpty Dance. Not like that, but it's a dance that no one else can do. You can try to imitate it, but you just can't do it. So anyway,
what? Yeah,
Awesome.
when this one going away, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Well, Todd, you gotta take a loss like a man. You get a little whiny.
Whiny.
Yeah, like
yes,
very
you do.
like
Very
very cranky and very like you're like when like my son loses like a soccer game or something. Like
What are you talking about?
what am I talking about?
I just got my butt kicked. What do you want me to do?
You take it like a man. Take it on the chops. Like Derek just said. Derek just said. You win some,
I
you
took
lose
2
some.
shots of McCormick's.
Oh, is that
Oh,
what?
well.
Okay. That was after. That was afterwards, though.
Well, that's what I'm supposed to do. I actually took it while we were still doing it. I didn't. Hey, I took it. I mean, it's tough when you throw that out there.
You're
Too
right.
much
You put
sodium
so
is
much-
bad
you
for
put
you.
so much effort into it, and then to just get blown out of the water like that.
It was bad. It was. So what did we miss?
At least the Ravens are 2-0, right, Tom?
That's true. That is good.
Right.
There you go.
2 that I had on my list. One was Armageddon.
It is a great one.
Yeah.
That's
like
a good movie.
I was kind of surprised you had Adventures in Babysitting and not Armageddon, but
Yeah. Well.
yeah.
Yeah.
The other one is a movie I love. Probably not a lot of people like it, but Above the Rim.
That is a good one. I thought about that. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a really good movie.
I did think about putting that on there because a couple of your picks like Airheads wouldn't have been on my list.
Yeah.
Some of yours, if you had moved them up, Todd, I think would have probably helped a little bit too. So
He's giving me pointers. He wins 2 in a row and he's giving me pointers. So whatever. 5 of mine out. Listen, John, I had 5 on that list that he had higher than me. It just hurt me there.
Yeah.
that means I ranked according to the people.
It threw me for a loop there. There's nothing I can do about that. So not that I don't like his list. It was a good list.
So is this the future? Like, are we going to go down the alphabet here?
We will.
No. Every now and then, if I needed something on the fly, since my surgery was supposed to be today, I was like, "What the heck are we going to do this week?" So we start letter A. We got 20.
Were you going to do it from the hospital room? Were you going to
no
broadcast live?
Dude, let me tell you, when the doctor told me, I actually said, like, when can I go back to work? And they said, look, I wouldn't recommend for 2 weeks. I can't take 2 weeks off of work. They're like, you're going to be on some heavy narcotics.
You can't take 2 weeks off of work, or you can't take 2 weeks off of live streaming.
Well, yeah. I can do live stream under heavy narcotics. I don't think I could do work.
I said, you can't take 2 weeks off of this. So,
Don't worry, I am sure.
No sympathy for you.
hey,
Yeah.
come on, get out of here.
Look at Bradley there. I'm sure Bradley Cooper would have this thing, like he'd be running like a well-oiled machine. He'd be fine.
Hey, you know what?
Don't
when
worry.
I had my gold locks, I tell you what, they were sweet, John. Right? I had that nice mullet going. I had an awesome shot.
Man,
Blonde
that
hair.
was- That was
Blonde
a
hair.
long
My
time.
Blonde
God.
hair.
Todd, you were thinning at 12. I don't want to hear it.
Thinning at 12.
you're
It was
just-
at least 25 before I was thinning.
You
All
were
right?
thinning when you guys went to see what movie was it that you went to see together for your first date?
I was
night?
not.
What was
No,
that?
well, Andy, I could say some things right now, but I won't.
Arachnophobia or
I won't.
aliens? What
Anyway,
was it?
I don't care. I look good, but I think I look better bald, to tell you the truth. I make this look good. So it's all
I don't think it makes a difference. But
well, agree to disagree.
John, you should come on more often.
All right, guys.
All right, buddy.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Cheers,
Thanks, man.
John. See you, buddy.
Always a pleasure, buddy. All right, Todd, I tell you, my friend. Oh,
You're just rolling it. And he's like enjoying this a little bit too much, everybody. I just hope you know.
You know
that.
what? Look, I'm just going to tell you, I had a rough week, and I was supposed to go out today. This is a nice little present today. I'm just going to throw that out there and say I'm enjoying it. I'm drinking your milkshake IPA.
There you go.
You know, hey, can't complain, man.
I'm ready for a little whiskey, so I'm hoping that we can get to this soon. I just
We're
trying
going to do that. So you know what movie I didn't have on there, but I could have, was Alice in Wonderland, and one of the main characters was the Mad Hatter. So I want to bring the Mad Hatter on right now.
Oh, there he is.
What's going
up? What's up? Okay, wait. If I'm gonna be Mad Hatter, then I need to go full Mad Hatter. Here we go. With my colorful sunglasses.
And I'll throw this out to Oji and Jimmy. Dokken has a song on their album called I think it's Shadow Life. I'm just saying it's called The Maddest Hatter. It's a spin-off of Alice in Wonderland. It rocks. It is a fantastic. And Jimmy, look it up. Maddest Hatter. Todd can't play because he doesn't have Amazon Prime, but if you find it online,
I don't have Amazon Music.
Just listen to it. It's really good.
You know what?
And respect right back to you, Derek. Thank you, buddy. Always
Cheers, buddy.
You on, man. Always good having you on.
Here's the thing. Micah. First of all, very nice live stream last night. If nobody knows about it, on Monday nights at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, and keep going back. That's your live Monday nights. You have a very cool show that you bring on panel. You go over the fail videos. You try to pick what happens. Very cool. Everybody drinks some.
It was fun.
It's a good time, man. So
I'm having a blast with it. Yes, every Monday at 8:30 Central. Was it 9:30 for y'all?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
9:30 Eastern. So, please come join us. I'm now at 93 subscribers.
Who is not in this chat?
93
There's 26
subscribers.
people.
That's
Check
awesome.
out Micah, can you put your channel in the chat?
Put it in the
Well,
chat.
since Monica's not here tonight, I could do the after party too.
All right. So Monica does not come on, which doesn't look like she is. The
I'll
after
do
party
it.
will be at Micah's house. Micah's Mick. Everybody go over.
Post all that in there. I'll post all of that in there. Okay, let's get down to business here.
Go ahead, tell us because we got a couple. I want to hear your my friend. Go ahead.
Dude. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the ones that are they're iffy but my number one should have been on your list somewhere and it wasn't, and I'm disappointed. American Psycho's already been mentioned, so I don't have to worry about that. Avatar's already been mentioned, don't have to worry about that. Aladdin, kids movie, but a good movie. I mean, Robin Williams is the genie.
But I'd like the remake with did you watch the remake with?
I did. Will Smith is no Robin Williams. I'm sorry.
That's
He's
true.
good.
I agree with you.
He's no Robin
Hey,
Williams.
hey, man, kids movies are allowed. I had Alvin and the Chipmunks as 15. It's all good.
Okay. Angels in the Outfield, another great movie.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Great movie. Here's the one that I'm the most mad about, though.
Go ahead.
How dare you not have Apocalypse Now on either of your lists?
I'm not a big fan. Andy, are you?
I haven't seen it.
I've seen.
What?
Isn't that a book? It's a book. You read the book. I read the book.
It's a book and a movie, and it's an amazing movie.
Yeah, it's a good book. It's really old.
You had American Sniper, but didn't have the most iconic military film.
you're
Like
right.
it's that
You're
and
right.
Platoon. All right,
You're right.
like that's all you got.
Look, there was a couple thousand movies that started with A. Can't watch them all, man. Not gonna lie to you.
All right, so Mike he's not happy about that. All right, so I think he's right. Yes. Robin Williams. Okay.
Hey,
All right.
and Brian Miller is now a Micah subscriber, so there you go. So you've got your own.
We're getting close.
Fact checker. So there you go.
Yes, I love it. I love
100.
Jimmy said Full Metal Jacket was better.
By Monday, right? We need to get you 100. Come on.
Yes, I want to get 100 by Monday because OG-san sent me that, and I know OG-san's going to be coming up here in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and do my shout out for him because he sent me this, and he actually did like a little like bomb thing right there, and I got a bunch of stickers.
Oh, maybe that's what I got. I bet you that's what I got.
You might have. I don't know yet. but yes, it's awesome. So thank you very much, Oji-san. You're amazing, brother. Thank you.
All right. So Micah, put your link in the chat. Everybody, please go.
Yes,
Micah, get him to 100 so we can do this death nut. We can watch him die.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. We're doing that. We're doing that with everything spicy.
Hey,
so.
one thing before I let you go, and then you can jump back on for the whiskey. Everybody stick around for the whiskey if they want. But let me ask you this, Micah. Did you watch? You were on with us the night that Jimmy did the number 5, right?
Yes. That was the whole reason that he did it. Well, it wasn't the whole reason. I told him if he did it, I would do it.
Is there any part that is that's scaring you? Just let's be honest. I mean, butterflies are good. Anxious is good. Is there a part of you thinking like, I don't know about this?
Okay, so what I am most concerned about is not. I think I'll be able to make it through the challenge just because I'm a stubborn.
Oh, jeez.
Keep it nice and politically correct here.
Yep.
I'm stubborn, and so I'm gonna make it through that. What I am most concerned about is the gut, like the spices affecting my stomach, and then the next day. That is what I am most afraid of. I think I'll make it through the challenge.
Dude, just preemptively take work off for the next day.
No, Micah. Phil gave you the key to that, right? You prepared your stomach, right? With banana and peanut butter sandwich. Get
and
the
yogurt, all that.
Make sure that the stomach is coated. I can't wait to watch. It's Monday, right? We're trying this Monday. We got to get Mike 100 subscribers.
Look, man, and I'm gonna shoot for 2 weeks in a row, Mike. I get to step on last night for a little bit. I got to hang out with you all. So
yes.
Can you believe that?
I loved having you on. By the way,
yes.
By the way, she's watching right now. But if you remember Giggles from last night being on the live stream, she's watching. She's watching right now. I told her to jump on. And she's like, no, I don't want to jump on because she's shy and adorable. But
she came on your stream last night, and I know she doesn't usually do that. Hey, Giggles, cheers to Giggles. Where's my drink? I'm gonna get the whiskey out. And thank you for watching. I'm glad that she is. That's awesome. So cool. All right,
dude,
Micah.
Micah, good job. I'm liking the new. I'm liking the new channel. Like kind of mixing up. I'm liking your Alice in Wonderland get up. All good. So
he having fun. On stage doing an 80s rock show, Andy.
Yeah,
he's gonna be drinking guitar. I mean, I could.
He's gonna be drinking tea soon.
We will hit Micah's because I don't know where Monica is, and she usually does her after party. But we got to do something.
That's right. We'll hang out at Micah's mix for a little bit. Micah, good to see you, man. And if you want to jump back on for whiskey, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely.
See you, buddy.
Cool.
Hey, there's she is. How are ya? Hush you.
All right, I swear one of these days I am going to get a custom intro for you, but it
have it.
How do I? I'm waiting on you to do it, Todd. Do you want to do it?
I will totally do it. I can totally do it.
Do you want me to do it? Or you want? I can't wait for Todd.
Hey, buddy.
He's like, no, don't do that to me. Don't do that.
Oh boy, you're gonna. First of all, it's gonna be a combination of like Axl Rose singing something terrible.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
I'll never show up again.
Todd pouring some sort of strawberry yoo-hoo beer. It's gonna be awesome. You'll love it.
Hold on, though.
Yeah.
Hold on. There it is. If you didn't see, hold on. Well, yeah, we'll do that. Heck yeah. I'll
let you both sit there and do that. There you go.
There you go, Jimmy. I'll do you want to do a shot right now, Jimmy?
Let's do it. Cheers. It don't have a handle for nothing, Todd.
You got that right. You remember that when you're voting next time, because Andy don't have the bottle like this.
Andy's bottle is safely wrapped in here for the next time I come up.
Hey, let me tell you, I love seeing that video of you going down Honeysuckle Road to get your whiskey. That was
absolutely fantastic.
More of that, man. More of that. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, and look at that. Jimmy, check it out, man. Micah just got 101. So look who somebody's got challenge coming on.
That's really
cool. You better go out and stock up on peanut butter and bread and whatever other nonsense you have to eat.
That'd be great.
Those pink sunglasses ain't saving you on Monday.
All right, Andy. Andy, should we open up the package we got from Jimmy?
Go for it, Todd.
I'm 100% sure that Micah will get through that challenge, but I'm 100% sure that he's going to regret it when he does.
I cannot wait to watch that. Does anybody? I cannot. Monday at 9:30 Eastern. That is the place to be. All right, Jimmy, you sent us something. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah. Be careful opening that.
Ooh. You should have told me that before I did that. All right, hold on. There's something else in here.
Whatever it was, you broke it.
How do I open this up, Jimmy? Jimmy, how do I open this up?
Just rip it open. You
rip that open. Okay, I don't want to. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Andy, we got some OG-Bot stickers. All right. I thought you might like to get brave and try them someday. Take care. Wait, hold on. I don't know what's else in here, but we got some. If you've been to Ocean's channel, this is OG-Bot. Very cool for his live streams. And then he's got some this is his own creation stickers that he's done. So you can go buy this art. So amazing right there. And then hold on, there's something else in here. Flacco would do it. Oh no, Andy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I immediately regret my decision. I immediately
God.
Oh no.
That may have to replace your McCormick's to raise the stakes on this thing.
I don't know if I can do this, Andy. Andy.
I have had a nerve issue, a sinus issue. I'm going under the knife. The last thing I need is some sort of wretched gut issue. I'm gonna turn this one over to you, Todd. This is look, and I'll say this. Let me just Jimmy, that's awesome. Todd normally wouldn't be able to afford those. So the fact that you sent it to him, he actually now can do this on his own. So there he actually helps you out. That poor man, you can put one of those on your ramen noodles and mix it up, buddy.
I sneak a death nut into Andy's like cereal somehow so that he no. All right, so we will figure out a way.
No, you guys just look at them and be careful with them. Don't do them until you're ready, because I'm telling you, they hurt. But
they hurt. So what level? One?
Level 1 is rough. I'm just telling you. If you try level 1 and you can't handle that, then just stop there, because it's rough.
Did you have a self-addressed envelope that you prepaid to Todd to send it back if he doesn't like him?
Oh no.
All right. I'll give him the 35 cents. We're good. He'll be fine.
Now, y'all will be okay. You can just put it on your shelf if you want to, but I thought maybe someday you guys are going to have too much fun on the after party like I did.
It might happen.
Well, I tell you, so Mike has said what 100 subscribers. He's going to do it.
Yeah.
So Todd says when we get to 5,000, he will do it.
Okay.
So yeah. So
I'm going to start pushing you guys hard.
4,000 for a long time, so that's good.
That's all right, but he's ready for it.
Take like 100 members and I'll do it. 100 members and I'll do it. That's what I'll do.
100 members. All right. 100 members, everybody.
LG, what?
We only have 90 more to go.
what Todd doesn't know is I'm Italian. We have a very big family. I can have each one of them sign up for $3 and they can go. No. If it gets Todd to do this, trust me, we will.
No.
We'll have enough kicking
growth. I don't want this all of a sudden the Cantona family from Portugal, Duke family. I don't know. No.
Just don't be drinking the McCormick's with it, Todd. That's all I can tell you.
That's all I remember was McCormick's doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it better. Oh
yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, we appreciate that. First of all, the Ravens artwork is just phenomenal. Send all this is good stuff. I am going to make a little gift package for you of some whiskeys and send it out your way. So you,
I got some beers from Marcel, Andy. Because Marcel loved those sours, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, she did. She drank every one of those sours in like 2 days. They were gone. So she loved it.
Well, then we'll
put a little. I did not. I wasn't a fan. I'm not going to lie.
I didn't think you. That's why I put Marcel. This is from Marcel. I don't even know if you'll like the other beers, but whatever.
Yeah, I've tried a few of them. I mean, some of them are okay. The one with the apricot in it, I don't really dig that one, but the other two were pretty good.
All right, good. I'll take it.
Olivia wants to know if she gets any discounts for subbing. Olivia, we'll send you some of Todd's goodie bag here if you want to.
What?
If you sub.
Olivia, I've got one more thing of Death Nuts if you would like.
We'll send them out your way because I don't know if we're going to get through 5 of them.
Oh man! All right, stick around, Jimmy. You've got the makers, right? So we're gonna come back.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Jimmy, I don't know if you told us or not. Anything we missed? Any A movies we missed before you?
Yeah,
Really-
well, I mean, you got the apocalypse now, but I mean the Avengers. But here's three that you may not even be aware of it: The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai.
No idea about that.
Yeah, you should go check that movie out. Awesome cast.
All right,
it's like an '80s movie. Supreme.
Okay.
American Werewolf in London.
Oh yeah, yep.
And then Akira, which is my favorite animated movie of all time.
Oh yeah.
Is that like anime or something like that?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah, that was like the one that brought it kind of to America. And when I was a kid, it kind of changed everything. But your pick for Alien, Andy, is what just kind of sold it for me, because that movie alone influenced my entire art life.
There you go.
It may have influenced your art. It scared me to pieces.
Well, there you go.
When I watched that as a kid, I was like, I shouldn't have been allowed to watch it. It was too. It scared me to death. But man, going back and looking, it's funny. That's 79. Just a little sidebar.
I was 7 when it came out.
Jeez.
It holds today. It still is a good movie. It's still scary. The effects aren't.
Well, H.R. Giger, the guy that designed all the concept for the alien and all the backgrounds and stuff, that is my main influence as an artist. That dude was awesome.
Cool. Really? That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So cool.
Yeah. Well, stick around, brother.
I'll be here.
I know you got that. I know you got that wax top goodness that make
it is. It's awesome to see all these spicy folks in here too, man.
It is. Thanks, to everybody who did that. That's awesome. That's
very
so cool.
All right, buddy. We'll play you back on.
All right.
Hold on. All right. It's time for some whiskey, right, Andy? We can finally get into
No, Todd. It's time for something else.
What time is it?
It's time.
God, what time is it?
It's time.
God, what time is it?
It's time.
There it is. The original.
Well,
Man,
he's about to throw you out in the wind. No. It's time for Scott. So,
how you boys doing?
Hey, man, tell us. You went out to Kentucky. I know it was short, but tell us a little bit about your trip, man. Tell the people what you got to do out there.
So my one buddy won the Four Roses Mellow Moments Club chance to go and get a bottle of the new Four Roses LE signed by Brent Elliott. And so he's, yep. And then he's like, you want to go? And I was like, you don't have to twist my arm hard for me to go to Kentucky. So we drove out on Monday, got there, hit Liquor Barn, got some food in Lexington. And then on Tuesday, we hit Four Roses first thing in the morning. He got his bottle, and then we ran into Brent Elliott, and we talked to him for quite a while because he kind of remembered me from the New Orleans dinner, and we were talking about that. And then he actually was real cool. They didn't have any distillery picks or anything, so he told me to hold on. He went in the back and found me a pick he had done that they had.
So cool.
Yeah, and then he signed it and everything. And
where's the bottle? Let's see it.
It's out in the living room. I can grab it a little bit.
All right, cool.
And then, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, did you bring anything back that like you're just excited you found any unicorns or some like hunted bottle that you other than your special Four Roses?
No, I mean, like Kentucky's not as much the land of bourbon as you would think, because there's probably more people in Kentucky that like bourbon than they are in Maryland, so there's even more competition.
True,
but there are some things out there that you can get that we can't get here. So I got a couple of those. Like Andy, I got you a bottle of very old Barton's bottled in bond.
You're
so
kidding.
A 1.75 for $26. I was like, I was like, this is coming home with me.
Nice.
And because I remember you saw that, and it was what they were charging
like $70 or $80. I saw it in New York. Yeah. I should have brought back more of them. I only brought back 3 of them. I gave one to one. I got one for me, one for you, one for another friend.
That's very cool. That's awesome.
And then I found Maker's 101. I found what else did I find? I got a Russell's pick that was from Camp Nelson from a store.
That's
I got Old Bardstown bottled in bond, which is only sold in Kentucky from Willett.
Yep, I actually, my brother brought me that back from Justin's House of Bourbon, a bottled and bond from Bardstown.
Yeah, last week, Scott, when you came on Monica's the after party, you said a lot of them were shut down still, right? A lot of the breweries.
So after Four Roses, we tried to hit Wild Turkey, they were closed. We tried to hit Woodford, they were closed. Of course, they opened 2 days after we got back.
Of course,
I saw online. It was a shocker. We went and found this. Anybody ever goes to Kentucky? It's right near Wild Turkey. It's like they do basically like barrel art and barrel projects and stuff. But like you could buy like blank barrel heads for $5, and like staves for real cheap. So we got some blank ones, and then we got like one that was done like old Van Winkle. I got a barrel head, and he got a Maker's Mark barrel head. But it was like cheap as anything. If you have like some projects, you can get staves, barrel heads.
That's really cool. Well, hey, now you just set us up because that leads into our whiskey of the week.
Time to tell the baby about the bottle that you drink.
All right, so we just dropped the 2 Maker's Marks. You have not tried the new 2020 SE4 PR5 yet?
I have not, and I haven't tried that. I got the cask, but I haven't tried it yet either.
Well, I've got it open. If you don't want to open it, I can give you samples of both.
Ooh.
So I'll have to hook you up with that this week. I'll give you that, and we'll get that going. But we're gonna do Maker's Mark this week. Do you have a few words? Did you prep on this one? I'm not gonna know we throw those at you every now and then. any words on Maker's Mark other than the traditional wax top that they have?
So I got there's Maker's Mark is a really interesting distillery, even though they only really put out like one mash bill, there you go. There's the special wood reserve, but so Maker's Mark is actually one of the newer distilleries. It was started around 1958 when they started producing by Samuel, but like it's one of the key marketing geniuses in bourbon history. So not only did he start this, but the way he started was really interesting. His family had been making bourbon for years, but it was rot gut. It was horrible, and so he decided he wanted to buy this land. Basically, there's no other distillery really close to it, and he wanted to start a distillery. So, but he had to figure out a mash bill real quickly. He didn't have time to figure out what was going to be good, for that whiskey to sit for years. So he came up with 5 or 6, I don't remember, mash bills that he thought would be good, and he baked loaves of bread with each of those mash bills.
That's right.
And then they taste tested those, and then decided which of the new mash bill is. And they found the one that had no rye in it was the clear winner. So they ended up basically taking that mash bill and putting down all this bourbon for 6 years before they started selling. Well, I mean, it's a 6-year-old bourbon now. I don't know how long they waited, initially when they opened. But, it was all created from basically, a recipe and a loaf of bread that won. So who knows what it could have been also. It went on like that, and they changed marketing, and it's actually one of the big ones for women in bourbon. So his wife was very key in the aspect of just even creating the mash bill, but she's the one that created the label for Maker's Mark.
Yep.
She's the one that came up with the idea for the red dip wax, which they've trademarked. You can see other bottles with wax, but you can't see them with the stringing of wax. It's not even, or Maker's Mark will enforce their trademark.
Yeah, Def Leppard does that with our Rock On. I don't know why they do that. Every time we play it, it just happens.
Yeah. They have their family seal is basically printed on every box. It's the Samuel family seal.
Right.
So let's see. For a key marketing thing in the not that long ago, in 2013 or 14, they put out a press release saying they were going to lower the proof of their bourbon from 90 to like 84 or 86. And within 2 days of that press release, they said, never mind, because they had such a backlash from the community saying, don't do that. And they were basically doing it because they said their stocks were low and they're just trying to expand it. And supposedly their taste testers couldn't tell the difference between those proof points, but they immediately changed their mind.
Really?
Yep. And then in 2014, Beam Santori bought Maker's Mark. So Woodford Reserve was actually created to compete with Maker's Mark from a Brown Forman's standpoint back in the day. Because Maker's Mark was actually, when it came out, one of the most expensive bottles of bourbon out there, where other bottles of bourbons were, $2 and stuff. This was, $6. I don't remember exact prices, but, and they had all kinds of slogans. Like one of the most famous one, it's expensive. It's expensive. It tastes expensive because it is expensive.
Yep.
Or I think that's what it is, or something like that. That was very famous. And then they basically gone on. They have fun things. If everybody's not a member, you could go to Maker's Mark and join their little club and put your name on a barrel, and then they'll send you little Christmas gifts every year. This is one for the Preakness. There was an ugly sweater one year. Like every year, they send some sort of little Christmas gift to you, and then your name is also on a barrel. And then when that comes up in 6 years, you get invited out to Kentucky. And you can buy a bottle of bourbon out of that barrel and be an ambassador. It's just a fun little program.
That is cool. Well,
dude, not bad, man.
So, Scott, what are you going to sip on tonight for this? Do you have anything poured?
Yeah, right now I'm killing off a bottle of 46.
All right. Who else has the 46 or anything from?
And so I'll bring Jimmy. Jimmy can bring him on. So the 46 now. Correct me if I'm wrong, Scotty, because you are the bourbon guru here. They're celebrating their 10-year anniversary that came out in 2010, where Stave 46. This was they added 10 staves to the bourbon. They aged their regular Maker's Mark. They dumped the bourbon. They put staves in the barrel. They put the bourbon back in, aged for another 3 or 4 months, and it took on this life of its own with this brand new flavor profile. So they've now come out in 2019, now 2020, with something called the Wood Finishing Series, where they're playing with different staves. And with these staves, you char them, you toast them, you leave them out in the weather for years, blah, blah, blah. It's all to somehow scientifically get different types of notes that come from it. So the 2019, we just did a video, the 2019 was like baking spices and fruity notes. The 2020, which I have here, is their first blended one. They have staves that give off vanilla notes and caramel notes. And I'll tell you, when Todd, you remember we just did this? The vanilla popped up. It's like, Scotty, I can't wait for you to actually try this.
That 2020 was, I posted this on a bunch of whiskey groups.
Maryland.
Yeah, it was fantastic. But I have the 46. Jimmy has the 46.
And it's funny, Scotty, the only reason I found these, I got the cast strength 46.
Thrash. Hold on. Andy, real quick. Thrash Metal's in the chat. Cheers, buddy. We're drinking some whiskey.
What's up, man?
And Andy, are we going to give away something to people in the chat? Are we giving anything away or not?
Yeah, we said we would. If you want to start putting,
I'll start people's names in.
That's fine.
So we've got a 21090 Teespring something coming up. So stay tuned. Go ahead, Andy.
Katie got her T-shirt the other day. She loves it.
Yes,
awesome. Yeah, we have custom stickers you can put on ramen noodles too, if you would like. That Todd will send out to you, which will be fun. But these are. These are, if you can get your hands on, Scotty, I got this in Carolina in the middle of nowhere because that's the only way I could find these. Everything was MSRP. That's where I found the Wild Turkey Rare Breed Rye. I found the Maker's 46 cask. I found the SE4 PR5. I was like, my goodness, unicorns like all over.
Yeah. Next time you got to text me.
Yeah, I know. This was the last day I was there. I just ran in. I was like, what in the world? And then ran. And I know my wife. She's like, if I came up with like 35 bottles, she's like, what in the hell are you doing? So I barely made it out and into the car. But yes.
Here's the best compliment we could get from one of our videos of these whiskeys. Outdoors in Maryland said, he doesn't drink whiskey, but listening to descriptions, I want some of that. So that, what would you suggest for Outdoors in Maryland, who's not like a whiskey drinker? When we saw I think the 46 would be good for him, right?
46 not bad. I mean, I always recommend new people if they're like on the sweeter side, go Woodford Reserve Double Oak.
Oh yeah.
If they like spice, try. Four Roses small batch or Maker's Mark is a pretty standard. I mean, you can't go into a bar where they're not going to have or a restaurant where they don't have Maker's Mark.
Yep.
I mean, like I said, it goes back to just the marketing of that company for years was just amazing by the Samuels family until it was just sold from them, and then till now Beam. But like they have just been ahead of the game. And the crazy thing is, all these other companies will put out different brands and stuff like that, or different things. I mean, from 1958 till 2010, there was just Maker's Mark,
right?
And then there was 46, and then you didn't have for another 10 years, till we have Cast Strength and now all these other experiences.
Yep.
So, I mean, the only other thing they do that's fun is they're single barrels, so you can get store picks. You can they take basically the same process as 46, but they have 6 different staves, and they can mix and match 10 staves in the barrels. So that means there's like 100,000 different compilations of what they can do. Like this one has 3 seared French cuvee, 1 Maker's 46, 3 roasted French mocha, 3 toasted French spice staves in it. And it's delicious.
I think that's the thing. Like Bill Samuels Jr., the way he's been able to reinvigorate adding new flavors to the same mash bill has been pretty amazing. So
yeah,
and I'm converted. I'm a Maker's Mark fan now, which is great.
Hey, Jimmy, what do you think? Cheers, guys. 46 going down the hatch. That's to me. That's good right there, man. That's fantastic.
Glass bottle, no handle. It's all right. It's pretty good. I like it.
Cork.
Yeah, the wax. Jimmy doesn't like the cork. The wax. That pissed him off right away.
Hey, I gotta ask you, Jimmy, if we get you a 210-90 like whiskey glass, will you actually pour something out of the bottle?
Sure.
I'm gonna throw that out there. I might send you a glass just to see if you pour it on camera.
He needs like the 210 for his Mountain Dew and whiskey glass. He's always using that.
If it's this big, Andy.
There you go, Andy.
The 2 liter glass.
Hey, here's the question, real quick. Everybody that's in the chat, we're gonna do the giveaway for a 210-90 something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get everybody in the chat. Stick around. I don't know, Dorito, Lucha. Are you still here? Let me know if you want to be entered into the drawing. Yep. I'm putting names in, so let me know you're still here. If you're working.
Andy, make sure you send me what shirt you want, size, all that stuff. Make sure you send me that before, or send it to the 210-90 email.
I don't know if you guys saw the Hunt for Heat. She's got a friend that's actually a part of that whole and an ambassador for Maker's Mark. That's Cindy from Hunt for Heat. That's one of my spicy buddies there. So.
Yeah. I just saw him. And after I got you.
Speaking of spicy, I got another delivery for Todd today.
Yeah, you guys have got to be kidding.
When we get 1,000 members, Andy, you're doing one too. Yes, we're both doing it. That's awesome.
Okay,
let's say 50 members.
I'll tell you guys what, when you hit your goal, I'll do it with you one more time.
There it is. 100 members. We have 90 more to go, Andy.
I swear, back in the day, this is right up my alley. I'd be like, oh yeah, and all of a sudden, I'm starting to realize I'm old. I'm like, where in the world go?
It's okay. It's okay. I can beat you in that. That's okay. I can.
Did you say what?
I can beat you in that.
See, and right there, here. This is like the equivalent of Michael J. Fox being called a chicken.
Now he's feeling better. Earlier, he's out a little bit.
I will have 911. I'll have an ambulance on standby. But if Todd thinks he's going to beat me, he got another thing coming. So
there we go. There it is. 100. We got a long way to go because it's going to take us a while. But hey,
it's coming at you there, Brandon. So.
100 members. We have 89 more to go.
Well, I'm gonna start pushing now. Hold on, let me mix some of this. Let's see.
Movies you guys missed earlier too, or Ant-Man.
Oh, that's a good one. Yep.
Army of Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Argo.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike. And Act of Valor.
He's sitting down there. I'm sorry, Mike.
Act of Valor is awesome. God,
there you go.
Is an awesome movie.
Yeah, and
Mike, post your link to your screen, buddy.
Yeah. I'll post it again.
We're gonna end this soon. We're gonna do the drawing and head over to Micah's. So,
all right. So, I'll tell you what. We'll do 2 drawings.
2. Look at it. Oh, Saucy Shane's back. I had to put Saucy in there. All right, Saucy. We're putting
Todd, what do you want to get? You're in, Scott. What do you want to give away, Todd?
Whatever. Andy, you're the gourmet around here. So,
no. I'm the payor around here. Do you want to give away something? I'll give away something here. Are you going to be able to afford your Murray steaks if we both do one?
Yeah. What do you want me to do, Andy? Give away a beer or
Todd is going to send one of you a Miller Lite that he has
No,
had
here's
in
the thing.
his
A natty light.
Listen, I don't have the money you have, Andy. You get paid the big bucks around here. You know that. So I'm sorry.
Wait till next week when Andy does a private tour with his camera of Todd's house and neighborhood, and all of a sudden you're gonna be like, wait a minute, Murray.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I live the same place you live in. What are you talking about?
In a much bigger pad than I do, but that's neither here nor there. That's fine.
All right, whatever.
Oh,
Anyway,
we're getting worried here.
Dickie's dad. It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both.
What did he say? What happened here?
He asked if it was Slash or Mad Hatter. It's a little bit of
Here's
both.
what I'll do. You can do it. I just scored, and Dickie's dad is going to get some of these because I like trading with him because he has some. I just scored the RAR out of orders that came out, which are gone in 2 minutes. I scored every one. That's a big score right there. If you like fruited sours, I'll give that away if you want, like one of each. I got 4 beers. They're fantastic. But you want to rather do merch, Andy? What do you want to do? You tell me.
How'd that Dole Whip come out?
That Dole Whip is the best beer I've ever had.
We'll do. You can do your beer giveaway. That's fine.
I'm going to give away 4 RAR out of orders. Look, and
I'll give away another T-shirt.
I'm going to give away. I give away beer, and he gives away T-shirt. How's that?
Yep, there we go. All right,
Sounds good.
We'll do a double roll. So do you have everything up? If you're in, put in.
Everybody, I'm going to read off the names I have. I don't know if you're still here. Again, this was done a while ago. So I have Micah, of course, Ocean. Is Brian Miller still here? I saw Annie. Is Melissa still here? Dickie's dad, Annie Ann. Is Jules here? Julie Gilpin. Is Jules still here? B Lady, I think you're still here. Hunt for Heat. Thrash Metal, are you still here? Outdoor in Maryland, I think you're still here. I think, right? Is he still here?
Yeah, he's here. Yep.
I got
Melissa's in.
Melissa's in. Okay.
Saucy Shane is in.
It's Dan Incredible Barbecue and Beer. Dan Incredible Barbecue and Beer. Hunt for Heat.
Thrash Metal is in.
Saucy Shane, are you still here?
Yep, Saucy's in.
Hunt for Heat. Are you still here? All right, so that's what I have. I have Micah, Ocean, Brian Miller. Is Brian Miller still here? I don't know.
I think Giggles is still here.
Is Giggles?
But she can't do beer. She can't do beer though.
All right, we'll put her in for Giggles. We'll put Giggles in for at least a shirt, right? Or whatever we're giving away, Andy. I don't know. So we'll do that first. Anything else? Here's the list again. Micah, Jimmy from Ocean's World, Brian Miller, Annie, Melissa, Dickie, Annie Ann, Jules, B-Lady, Hunt for Heat, Thrash Metal, Outdoors in Maryland, Dan Incredible Barbecue and Beer, Hunt for Heat, Saucy Shane, and Giggles. Anybody else? Am I missing anybody else?
Got Annie in. Did you say that? I'm sorry.
I did have Annie in. Yep.
And Newfoundlander is.
There we go.
And we can put you in. What's going on?
All right.
Newfoundlander.
Todd, can you throw our merch link up there? Anyone?
I think I have it. Hang on.
Thank you, Mike, because I didn't have that.
Yeah, I think I do.
Threw a curveball on me.
Yep, I got it right here.
Foundlander.
I saved that stuff, man. I saved that stuff.
Thank you.
Boom. There you go. With the discount code and everything.
Alex Conway also.
All right, Alex, you're in, buddy.
So that's there.
All right. So the first drawing we're gonna do is for the. Is this the merch? There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. I like it, Andy. So we're gonna give away what, Andy? What are you giving away?
We are gonna give away. Let's do the T-shirt first, then we'll do the beer.
All right, there you go. So a custom, whatever font you want, our logo, our Def Leppard, maybe.
Oh, and add Finru. Finru is in.
Finru from New Zealand, I think, right? He's from New Zealand. Finru, what's up, buddy? Finn, I just brewed one.
Finn, I hope you win the beer, so Todd has to pay the shipping. We'll see what happens.
You might get a long way.
If I can handle it. He'd rather swim across the pond to give it to you than he would pay for shipping. Look at it.
Finru home. Yeah, you can. You know what you can do, Andy, with that.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Anyway, Finru.
Come on. Go ahead.
Add in people. Like, look at the dictator up here.
Hey, people are watching. I'm grateful. This is why I give stuff away.
All right, let me share my screen, and we'll get the first thing through. Hold on.
All right, here we're waiting on you there, Brandon.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I'm trying. I got to add people in. Good Lord. All right, the Wheel of Names, whatever this is called. There we go. You guys see that?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
21090 T-shirt. If you don't win, please check us out. We have lots of good stuff. We appreciate it. All right, here we go. Ready?
Spin
3,
the wheel, Vanna.
2, 1. Who's gonna win? It's Micah.
No, it's OG. It's OG. OG won. Oh man, I was so close. I thought I won one for once.
Oh, Micah, you were so close, but
so close.
Big winner here is Jimmy. Look at that. Rock and
That
roll.
almost seems rigged, guys.
That almost does. That almost does. But you know what? OG, cheers to you, brother. Cheers, man.
He deserved it.
Nice,
All
man.
right. All right, so we got Annie and Ogian are going to be walking out with shirts tonight, but now you get Todd's 2.5-year-old Miller Lights. Let's spin that wheel.
There'll be a pack of beer.
Who is going to win this?
All right.
So now I can get a man size shirt, right?
That's right.
Yeah, you can.
Here we go. Ready, guys?
Give your better half your shirt to sleep in. I'll send you a
I
left
will.
back.
I will.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Go ahead, man.
Beer. If you don't like beer, you have to tell us.
Please be Finru. Please be Finru. Please be Finru.
Oh, God. It's Annie Ann again.
Annie in again. Wow.
Annie in. Heck
She won
yeah.
again. Oh, no.
She's getting a shirt and beer.
I know. I feel like it's bad.
And a coffee mug.
Man, I'm fixing to send her a bottle of McCormick's.
Saves on shipping.
Wow.
There you go.
Send her the Death Nuts too. Let's just roll it all into one.
McCormick, you're gonna get the whole experience.
Hey, we do this every week, Thrash Mill, so there's always going to be a chance. And
That's right. We do it every week.
We may have to take Annie out soon.
I know she's freaking winning everything. She's winning everything.
Annie, whatever lottery numbers you have in your head, if you just want to send them to our Gmail account, please let us know. We will gladly play them.
All right, Annie, you get a bunch of. I don't know what kind of drinks you like, but these are fruited sours. That I mean, these beers are very highly sought after. So I hope you like them.
Yeah, I'm not a big sours fan, but even I like these RAR.
There you
beers.
go.
They're pretty good.
RAR out of Waters. They're amazing. So they take literally their whole allotment sells out in 2 minutes. But I've got an in that I know how to get it in and get out.
They give it to him for free because he says I just can't afford to wash dishes. He's back there.
Listen to this guy. Listen to this guy. So anyway, congratulations.
I feel like Andy tonight. I won.
You won. There you go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, Andy did win tonight. That's unfortunate, isn't it, everybody?
You know, the people don't seem disappointed.
All right, so this was fun. Every Tuesday night, guys, we are on live 8:30. We have a different topic. We have fun. Tonight, Micah put that list up. We're going to head over to Micah's now to extend the fun. He just got over 100 subscribers.
That's awesome.
Totally excited.
Get those peanut butter and jelly and banana.
Andy,
ready,
we got
brother.
100 members. Yes. You got to do that too, though. So watch what you say.
I tell you, that's all right. Micah, go get your. We got your week, Micah. Go get started ready.
All right, I'm gonna go run and get that ready. I'll see y'all.
Right,
I'll see y'all over there.
Sounds
buddy.
Hey, Micah.
Jimmy, you're gonna have to do a little. You have to do a little hashtag 210 swag for all this stuff you got, so we can.
I will.
Pretty
there you
cool.
go.
I'm gonna do a whole video about it.
Oh, there you go. That's a good man right there.
Jimmy, what do you got against paved roads out your way?
No, it's man. I've been here for almost 30 years now. I wouldn't live on a paved road to save my life. I love it out
It looks a little rough getting up your driveway.
It is a little on purpose.
Right, Brian, thanks, man.
Yeah,
Cheers,
and even the parking lot of the liquor store is gravel.
Yeah, that's you damn right. That's why we like it back here.
Jimmy, I got to tell you a funny story. And this is real quick, but when I was in college, I started dating this girl from. Yeah, this is after hours with Andy. Now I've had. No, I started.
So we went back to her place.
Yeah, what?
And, in college things were it just didn't. So we had a bottle of Sutter Home, which is $5, and some ramen noodles. Todd gave me the recipe.
Thank you all.
She loved it.
I do like ramen noodles.
No, I remember a big, thick Southern accent, and she came knocking on my dorm door one day. Trust me, the story doesn't get any steamier than this. She's in full-fledged tears.
Oh no.
And I'm like, what's the matter? She's like, They're paving my grandma's road. And I'm thinking,
what?
Sweetheart, that's called progress. I'm not.
No.
I mean, that's great. They're putting some concrete down your. Jimmy, she was in tears, devastated. Like someone had just told her about Saint Nick, and I'm like, look, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I would love to give you a hug and say it's going to be okay, but it's just a driveway, honey. It's not a big deal.
No, we hate that.
No empathy on my part, apparently, which did not bode well. But
no, we hate that back here. I want a dirt road. I want a rough driveway. I want to know who's coming up my road.
Oh,
so that's so anyway.
Can't drive fast on gravel.
Oh, thrash metal's here. Hey, buddy.
You can get a truck like mine.
What's going on, man?
What's up, Thrash?
What is up, Thrash Metal? I don't think I've
buddy?
ever met you before. Awesome, man.
I haven't met myself.
Hey,
Real
man.
quick, Metallica or Megadeth, Thrash Metal?
Ooh.
Megadeth.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey.
So we just instantly became friends.
Did we just become real friends?
I would any day of the week.
Oh yeah, Thrash Metal.
Thrash metal. No, he does home brewing and barbecue and metal. It doesn't get much better than that, right, Ocean?
Whiskey.
Yeah.
Well, whiskey. I'm sorry, whiskey. Well, that's true. Whiskey too. You like whiskey?
No, we got to start hanging out then.
I don't know. You.
I'll take Crazy Dave over Lars any day of the week. I'm good with that. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Ty, we've seen them multiple
a bunch of times. I like Metallica too, so don't get me wrong. I like Metallica. Come on.
Oh, I love Metallica, but Megadeth is my jam.
Well, I was a Metallica backstage pass guy from 1985 until probably 1998 until the Black Album came out, and then I was done.
Hold on, you actually were on tour with them?
No, I was part of the
their membership crew.
Membership. Yeah, always backstage. Yeah,
and Justice for All was good, but it was kind of pushing the limits. But like you said, Black Album kind of
sell out right there.
All time favorite song is Sanitarium. I hear that song and
played it. Oh yeah, love it.
Disposable Hero for me.
Yep. Oh yeah. I was overseas.
Hold on. What's your favorite? Wait, what's your favorite Megadeth song? Favorite Megadeth song?
The Conjuring.
Tornado of Souls, man.
Oh Jesus, yeah, you're going.
I love those old drops, like from Peace Cells and
Peace Cells.
So Good, So What? The drops that they had, like from the
even the later stuff like Black Swan and all that. Yeah.
Hook and Mouth. Oh man,
I was gonna name my recording studio that.
Oh well, I win favor, then I'll lose it right back because I gotta tell you, Euthanasia is one of my favorite Megadeth albums of all time.
Oh, Euthanasia!
I absolutely love that album, start to finish. I think it might be my favorite Megadeth album.
The thing about Megadeth is they have been Megadeth since the beginning.
Of course.
But Metallica goes from here to here to here to here. But
all I have to say is after the Black Album, Metallica has been touring on the Black Album ever since.
That's true. That's true.
I posted a video on Facebook. I don't know who has me on Facebook, but there's a new group that did a new version of Saint Anger that is actually good. Like they finally polished that turd, and they actually made that song pretty good. I know. I hate it. I hate everything about Saint Anger, but they actually did that song good. Like it's actually diggable.
My opinion, Lars Ulrich, dude, you sucked on drums because your snare was not there.
Yeah, well, they took the snare out of it. So there
exactly.
I also
killed Napster too.
Yeah,
that's true. He did.
No,
I also read that they
who was alive back then? I was.
I remember Napster. I remember.
I got a lot of good songs off Napster back in the day.
Exactly. Oh yeah, still get it. Not Napster.
I will say this about Metallica though, because obviously Burton passing, let's wait to Newstead, and then there's another bass aside, they've remained together, whereas it's Dave Mustaine and whoever else wants to play. I mean, because I will say that lineup for Megadeth has changed hands. I mean, they're kind of like Whitesnake, like it's David Coverdale and whoever else he's going to have on that album. And there's some amazing players.
Elvison's not with him anymore.
Freeman's not there. There's a lot of who they come and go, and it's just
Oh,
no.
man.
I mean, it's kind of Dave and his crew.
All right,
He's a
hold on.
brand on it.
Real
so.
quick, Finru wants me to ask Thrash about saving horses. He wants me to know. Thrash, are you saving any more horses?
Well, I can put a link to. I just uploaded the latest video. I'm a volunteer that goes out, and I've been doing this for a few years now. And I save rescued horses from slaughter pens, owner surrenders. Everything where a horse is like
Monica
been abused, and we help rehabilitate them.
That's
so
awesome.
we go out there and take care of the horses and get them to trust people again. And my heart all goes out to all that stuff. But yeah, if you want to check it out,
Put your link in there, Thrash.
What's that?
Yeah, that's actually
put that in there.
really
please.
really awesome.
Put the link in there.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
I think you're. I'm pretty sure. You're,
Now, thrash metal. How about Anthrax versus Slayer?
They're even because they're
Yeah.
both fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
I grew up with all that
I
shit.
say
man.
Anthrax. I'm an Anthrax guy.
Yeah,
Well-
Scotty Ian is awesome. I'm kind of
Oh,
more a
Scotty
Slayer
rocks.
guy, but I do love Anthrax. Like I
Yeah.
love them.
I love it all, man. You gotta love it all.
That's true. That's a good point. I like. Yes.
Well,
Hey.
I even dip in, going beyond the metal stuff. I play it all. Everything but rap, crap, fucking hip hop. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Thrash,
Watch the language on it.
Oh yeah.
No, well, rap.
Do you like?
Rap, the C is no longer silent.
Do you like Def Leppard? That's all anyone wants to know.
Oh yeah, I grew up
There you go, Andy.
freaking high
There you go.
school, man.
There you go, Andy.
MTV,
There you go, Andy.
And here, I'll say this too. Outside of
Iron Maiden.
Steve Clark passed away at 30 years old in 1990. Heck of a guitar player, but that's another group that has never split. They don't do corny reunion tours. They don't.
Exactly.
They've had.
Yep.
I
see
like
them
I like
every
the
time they
bands
come
that-
around, man.
Yep,
Yes, sir.
and I'll tell you, not easy to sing. Some of these old guys, the way they're still kicking. I mean, Elliot's 61 years old, and he still brings it. I mean, Todd,
Exactly.
we like. I don't know if you.
Cliff Burton died on my birthday, 1986, while I was over stationed in Germany, man.
Yeah.
Freaking
Heck of a guitar player.
Cliff is always in my heart, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you
Yeah.
seen? I gotta ask you, Thresh. Have you seen or heard of? Because we're Baltimore boys. Have you heard of Kicks? The
Kicks?
band?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're like
Yeah, they
huge.
were a great hair band, man.
Yes.
Like,
We,
with the LA Guns, all that shit, man.
Yeah. There you go.
We actually we've probably seen them. My God, I don't know, upwards of
100
30 times. I took vocal lessons from Steve.
From
White,
the lead singer of Kicks.
What a cool dude, man! And he can still hit those notes
Man.
like you
Oh,
cannot
yeah.
believe it. 60-some years
Hey,
old.
Andy, real quick. Monica is joined us. Monica, we certainly missed you tonight. She was working late, I guess. We were gonna so Micah is hosting the after party because he's already got it probably going. We've gone late now because we're in Metal Talk, which is fine by me.
No,
But
I-
Micah,
They were testing me.
yeah, Micah has gone probably already
He
live.
passed.
He's gone. Monica, I don't know what to do here, Andy. We're like in limbo. We told Micah to go host the after party. We're still live, and now Monica's here. I don't know what to do.
Monica join us on Mike.
Todd, we'll be okay. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to
Heat up some
Monica did with
heat up some
Micah.
water. Put the noodles in afterwards because it makes the ramen better. And we're gonna get through it.
2 in a row, and like
Get some of that strawberry yoo-hoo beer that you pour out that pink
Monica,
stuff.
I missed you tonight because I got railroad. Andy won overwhelmingly, evidently. So
Todd got his ass handed to him tonight.
yeah, I missed you
That's
tonight.
just a nice way of putting it.
Thanks.
He made poor choices.
Well, Todd, sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield, brother. It happens.
Todd was drinking milk in a phone booth in the middle of summer.
Milk was a bad choice.
I immediately regretted my. All right, so Mike is fine. 30 minutes. All right, great. So
Immediately
Monica,
made it worse.
Yeah, thrash metal. Let's hang out sometime, man.
See, this is why, even without Monica's support, she said something
Hold
I cheated.
Stiff in here. Hold on.
exactly, Monica. I really missed you tonight. And Thrash and Ocean, Jimmy, you guys got to get together here. Hopefully, you guys can hook up channel wise. Both great channels.
Oh, well, thank you.
There he is. Yeah, and Micah got the 100 subscribers. So hopefully we can. And we should send it over.
I think this is it. Check it out. Let me know if that's wrong.
What's that?
Oh, that's on.
Hey Todd, it's called an after party because when we're done, we party after the party. You need to understand
All good, man.
what
All good.
after party means. So when we're ready to hang it up, we hang it up.
I'm fixing to tear up this Maker's Mark, so I'll
Well,
see you
you,
guys.
actually, you know what though? That's not a bad idea. Todd, I'm going to send you over to Micah's, and we will go ahead and we will continue on with the stream. We'll do a little bit of metal talk. I'm
all about it.
Listen to this guy. He wins 2 in a row and he thinks he's like Nostradamus. Come on.
I'm supposed to be drugged up on Oxycontin and Percocet right now, so I'm okay just kind of hanging out for a while.
Okay, so there's thrash metal. That's your channel right there, right?
I think it is. Click on it. Let me know if it's not.
I think so. It might. Hopefully, it is.
Check that out.
There you go.
All right. Well, anyway,
all right, Monica, I'll drink one with you at the.
Thrash, we're gonna have you on again, brother. When we do our we start doing some more metal stuff and some
Thrash,
rock
get this.
and roll.
We have
Todd and I are old friends too.
Yes, big time. And Thrash, we have a local brewery here called Oliver Brewing. Where are you located out of, Thrash?
I'm in Denver.
Oh, so we're in Baltimore. So he's an old English guy. So he's an old English brewer that came over Oliver Brewing in Baltimore. So he's been there for like 15 years. He's a brewmaster. He's a great friend of ours, but he loves British metal bands. Like it's like it is his like passion. And so he wants to do a British metal top 10 list with us one time.
So he's doing like Iron Maiden, and he's doing Motorhead. He's doing everything.
Saxon. He's got all those guys. Yeah.
Motorhead, man, Motorhead.
Motorhead.
So we're thinking about doing that.
Honestly, if we did British rock / metal bands, that'd be a great.
You think about it.
Great
How about Ravens? Anybody remember Raven?
Oh, Raven.
Well,
You guys are big Raven fans.
Raven and Saxon were part of that group too. That
Saxon rocked. Hell yeah.
So they kind of got it put, and then of course Lep was in there, but they quickly once Power Meeting came out, they started pushing more rock than they were metal. I think on through the night dry though were killer.
I think we do British rock black metal.
Yeah, you have to look too. That in the '80s, it was a lot of the hairband stuff, and you had all this stuff coming up underneath it. You know,
Yeah,
it was phenomenal. You know,
100%.
Hell yeah!
I tell you, there wasn't. I mean, it was good music. Whether you liked it or not, we liked the style, we liked the lyrics.
Exactly.
When the '90s hit, it was the most depressing time for me musically I can ever remember because it was just garbage. I despise '90s music to a T. It turned me country for about 4 years because I couldn't do it.
Look at Thrash, Andy. You guys are just became best friends.
I hear you, Andy.
And one last thing for you, Thrash. There's a song by the band Tough. Steve Rochelle I don't even remember him from Tough. It's a C/D leaguer hair band, but he wrote a knockoff of American hair band off of American band. What was I Am American? Whatever. What was the Metallica song? I Am America.
No.
That ass, whatever it was.
Yeah.
No, that's the Kid Rock version.
Kid Rock.
Whatever it was. But anyway,
don't even bring that up.
He did a remake called
I'm True, what you're thinking of.
Yeah, he did a remake called American Hairband, and it was fantastic. He just trashes Pearl Jam and Nirvana.
Oh, exactly. I'm so against all that crap.
It was phenomenal. You've got to called American Hairband.
God, you got to get started now.
I know, whatever. I can't.
All right,
so
we got to get over to Micah's. Micah's like probably started a stream, and we're like, "Where's everybody?" We're still going.
All right, I'm headed over there. I'll be the scout party. I'll see you guys over there.
Sounds good, buddy.
We'll see you, buddy. So yeah, we'll see
you over there.
All
right, Thrash. Good seeing you, buddy. Thanks for joining.
You too, Todd. Awesome,
right,
man.
buddy. Cheers, man.
I'll see you over there.
See you, bud. All right, so Todd. Hey, man.
Well, that was fun. We had a great group tonight. I mean, a fantastic group.
Yeah.
And although I did miss my Monica, she came in late. So
you did. Old Humble's still hanging with us. Hey, I know you said that you were going to send us an email. Please do.
He already emailed us. We got it.
That was awesome. Finru said the '90s is so depressing. I love it. Did you see the B? By the way, the B lady is so cool that you subscribed to us tonight. But,
thank you so much.
Did you see this chat? This is so funny. She says, "I love your channel, but now you look like the men in my family when they get ready for a night of booze. Gonna leave it to you. Much love seeing it. We chased her right out."
Thank you, B Lady. We can't wait to show you some more of our
Yeah,
content.
welcome aboard. I mean, that is fantastic. Well, if you if you just pop back in, you missed Todd getting a shellacking because he got
a top
whacked.
10 list got shellacked.
Yeah. But we'll reach out. I'm excited to have connected with you. Dickie Dad, man. Glad you could join us. We weren't sure if you're going to be able to make it.
Dickie's got some RER beers coming to him. I get that, Lau. Or how did you say it again? Whatever the push pops are, man. I want more of that. Send that back my way. I love it.
You don't share any of your RER beers with me. You know that.
No, because you don't really appreciate them like Dickie and Monica and everybody else. So
I turned you on to sours, if you do remember, my friend.
Well, you don't really love them, so I'm not sharing them with you. They're too.
Actually, I like traditional sours more.
Yeah,
than
you wouldn't like this.
That what is it, Santorium or whatever it was from Hysteria? Still one of the best.
Oh yeah, that was
sours.
good too.
Remember that 11%er that was just like, my gosh.
Yeah, that's dangerous. That's super dangerous.
Woo, that was good. Hey man, great show tonight, by the way.
That was fun. I love having new people on, so hopefully they'll keep coming and we can grow this thing. And it's a great time when we have a lot of people, and that was tonight.
No, it was fantastic. And we usually aren't kissing 3 hours long on our live streams, but we had a bunch of people. We had some new people. Annie came on for the first time. Thrash came on for the first time. We had a loaded chat. We had a good topic. I'm loving every bit of
Loa. That's it. Sorry, Dickie. Loa. Sorry. Yes, it was great, Andy. And that's what we want to try to build each week. And so please come back next Tuesday, 8:30 Eastern. We'll have a new topic, Andy. We got to talk about that. So,
we do. But you know what the one thing that makes me sad? Yes. I'm just going to say this. Not one single Alf reference. I did not have time to come up with something else, so I'm recycling something.
Yes.
Just to say I put it in there, but Todd, nothing else tonight. Like I didn't have time to get that done.
Yeah,
so
you know what? You weren't supposed to be here. This is all gravy right here, Andy. Even though you won, it's all good. So everybody head over to Micah's. I know it's in the chat somewhere. Hopefully everybody's flocking over there. He just hit on it. Have fun with him. Keep the fun going, and we'll see you, I guess, next Tuesday at 8:30. It's coming soon. We'll be here.
Yeah, every Tuesday, right? I guess I'll even skip surgeries for y'all because I like you that much. So
there you go, man. Cheers, everybody. We'll
see you guys.
All right, cheers. We're live again. What's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday.